Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to the Blind Gooner, and welcome along to the viewers of Arsenal FC fan page as well. So on Facebook, we're streaming there too, and we're streaming here on the Blind Gooner. So listen, I want to welcome the regulars from the Blind Gooner. This is great to have you along as always, and the new viewers from the Arsenal FC fans page. I'm going to introduce my guests, and I'm going to start with the founder and creator of Arsenal FC fans, Nitish. Good to have you along.
Thank you, Daniel, and you can see my reaction and my expressions after watching that lineup. I am not happy with some of the things. Obviously, the defense I'm happy with, but midfield and attack, not so much. And I guess I have a few people who agree with me on that, and let's see how things happen. And guys, thank you for joining in from Arsenal FC fans as well, and I hope we do something good enough to make the fans have a good time and watch this game and enjoy this game.
Yeah, definitely. And we've also got Sam Greenwood from Sam Greenwood TV, who's the filthiest Norwegian around, even though he's a classic Norwegian. How are you, Sam?
Thanks a lot, Daniel, for having me on. As always, it's a pleasure to be here with everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. This one, definitely. I just see now with the lineup Sky Sports have given that apparently we've got Nketiah up front and Aubameyang out right in a 4-3-3. So it's Saka left, Nketiah up front. Aubameyang out right in a 4-3-3. Willock in the 10 role, and Guendouzi and Xhaka behind in midfield. So it's going to be interesting to see, folks. Thanks for having me on.
And we have Simpy. How are you, Simpy?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Nitesh just had a good boost there with the clean sheet for the Sheffield United game. It wasn't that good, but it was quite fun seeing some Premier League action. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm scared. I'm excited. But yeah. Let's go. Let's get it.
And we have Kevin. Kevin is back in the building. Listen, I know it's late where you are in Malaysia, but I hope you're pumped for this game as you watch people get pumped on RedTube. So, hope you're good, mate.
Yeah, I'm good, Daniel. Thanks for having me on as always. And I was pretty much pumped because the Premier League season was starting back. And upon seeing the lineup, literally, the pump and the excitement literally went down tenfold. You know, I was like looking at the lineup. My goodness, it was totally different. But it's like kind of odd to see how Arteta's planning out things. But let's see how the game pans out. You know, weird things happen in football. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Kevin was pumped up and ready to go get a girl, and like it's now like the girl is getting Kevin now.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say as well, for the benefit of the viewers of the Arsenal FC fans page, if you please subscribe and like the Blind Gooner, I'd really appreciate that. The YouTube channel, if you could hit a subscribe, that would be absolutely brilliant. I'd really appreciate that. And now we're going to get into the lineups, and we're going to have our resident Guy take us through the lineup. Simpy, do you want to do the honours, mate?
Yeah, but real quick, can I just turn my oven off because I think my pizza's going to get burnt.
Pick up the pizza.
Yeah.
Kevin, probably we
and
can
also
get into the comments till then, because some of the people are asking on Facebook what time is the game. Like, I'll just address one comment. Tony, it's starting in 5 minutes. The game is starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's 3:15. 3:15 UK time.
I'd like to big up 56 people watching this live on the combined Facebook and YouTube.
Wow.
That is mad. So, listen, and it's going up all the time. So, yeah, if you're not subscribed to the Blind Gooner, which I know Nitesh's guys from the Facebook page aren't, so please do smash a subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. That would be brilliant, guys.
I just want to say hello to Tom Gooner. Big up Tom Gooner. Nice to see
Big
you,
up
mate.
Tom Gooner.
Yeah.
Tom Gooner. Melina's in the house.
Big up Melina.
Big up Mel. Come on.
Daniel, I've got the lineups here. Does So they're just in the
Yes.
tunnel at the moment. So, yeah, I'll start with Arsenal. So, Arsenal, we've got in goal Leno, of course. Then back four of Bellerin, Mari, Mustafi, and Kieran Tierney. Just in front of them, we've got Guendouzi and Granit Xhaka. Then in front of them, we've got Saka, Willock, and Nketiah. And then we've also got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Then moving over to Manchester City, we have Edison, Kyle Walker, Eric Garcia, Laporte, and Mendy. In front of them, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, and I believe it's David Silva. And then just in front of them is Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, and Gabriel Jesus. And they've got some very dangerous players on the bench, so this should be a very good game. A bit more lively than the last game, but let's see.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and
brilliant.
we're going to probably, that attack is probably going to murder our defense, as always.
Oh, yeah. They're going to rip them a new skin, man.
Yeah.
So what we got? Sorry,
I'm hoping that Mustafi announces his retirement after this game.
Yeah, Omar has brought up a very interesting point in the chat, literally City can bring in Bernardo Silva, Aguero and Sterling, but who else can we bring apart from Pepe in the bench, is there any match changes? And
Martinelli,
because like I said, Martinelli, actually these players were supposed to be start. The bench looks apparently very strong for Arsenal, but our first 11 is literally at the weak point right now. So literally Manchester City are going to bombard us all throughout the first half, I guess, before we even can take a reactionary method or step to change the game. It's probably going to be done and dusted, because that's what I can see from this,
As I had said yesterday, I think Arteta's motto right now is, guys, go in there, play, don't embarrass yourselves. That is what his main thinking is. Probably if we try to get into halftime with a 0-0 score line, somehow fight for it, then probably he'll boost the attack and get in 2 to 3 attacking players and try to push for a goal. Maybe he's trying to go for that 1-0 win. But I don't think we can hold on to the clean sheet till that point of time.
Yeah.
Even 45 minutes is too much for us. Not with this defense, unless something special. Maybe.
But why is he going to be changing? It's not going to be changing at half time. It's not a friendly game. He's not going to be making changes at half time.
And also, I want to big up the wife who's watching as well. She's obviously in the background there. She doesn't want to come on stream. She doesn't want to come on stream. She's a bit shy. Isn't that right, Suzanne?
Yes.
Do you want anything, Suzanne, from McDonald's?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Can you get me a Big Mac, Daniel?
Big up, Suzanne.
They all want a flipping Big Mac, really? That's nice. So yeah, how are you guys feeling about the game? Are you guys confident? Because I'm confident, I'm confident. I am.
A lot of positivity, mate. Big up. We've got a lot of positivity.
Yeah, listen, there's more positivity in a HIV clinic. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good one.
It's the only way we can drown the sorrows right now, We'd crack up some jokes, The lineup is probably going to fuck us left, right, and center.
Come on, everyone. Come on. Let's see if something happens here, okay? Let's not all just completely give up before it started. I mean, come on. Let's see. Maybe this might work better with this combination of players. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta be confident.
Yeah, and there's a guy in the chat whose name is Botun. I mean, I think first you should look at your name before you make such racist comments.
Jesus.
It's more like a butt on. He's from Facebook and he's making comments on racial comments on the chat. So ignore him anyways.
We can see the actual Manchester City. The empty stadium, empty heart.
Empty heart.
Took it down. Can
I just say as well?
Yeah.
Please try and not do racist comments in any form.
I think it's no use explaining it to someone, but that is okay. It's just a Facebook comment. Let's ignore it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to highlight it because it's a racist comment, so that is the only reason. That's
Oh,
about
it's
it. But that
pouring
is fine.
really heavily, man. It's pouring really heavy in Etihad right now.
What's that? Sorry.
The rain is pretty much very heavy in Etihad. So I'm seriously
wow.
wondering how can yeah.
Right, kicked off. Here we go.
Kicked
Come
off.
on.
If you kicked
Yeah,
off
it's gone.
already, Jesus
30
Christ.
seconds in.
That
Oh,
was
fuck
fast.
a duck.
Scared. Come on.
Oh, come on. I didn't still
Simpy,
do the knee on
no
my
spoiler
feet.
alert. No spoiler
No, I'm
alert,
not.
Simpy.
I'm
No
not. I've
spoiler
got-
alert.
It's because I've got
Has it start?
Yeah,
Has it started?
yeah, 54 seconds inside.
Oh, you're a minute ahead of me, you
I'll
bloody
just
No,
be
I'm
back. I
not.
need to start
I'm not
the
looking at. It's Spec 365. That's the minute ahead. My stream has just kicked off, but I'm not watching. I'm not watching Bet 365. It was just to see if it had kicked off yet or not. I'm not looking at that.
So yeah, I'm underway as well. We just kicked off.
Come on, Arsenal. So, at the start, Aubameyang's out left, and Nketiah's up front, and Saka is out right at the moment.
That's a first for a Saka, you know. Saka doesn't play out wide then in the right especially.
No, I think it's strange too.
That's the first time for him, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, if he wanted to play someone on the left, it had to be Martinelli. I don't know why. What he's done.
Oh,
Offside.
Oh, Nketiah. Or was it Aubameyang? No, it's Nketiah.
No,
It's
Nketiah. Offside.
and Nketiah just
Yeah, okay.
shot. Fucking hell, I'm a little bit behind. I'm like about 15 seconds behind. Oh well. Joe, this is weird. I'm listening to this commentary, and it's literally like there's one guy in the studio and there's one guy there, and it's fucking weird. It's weird with no crowd noises. So do like, please put a like on the video, and do subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Blind Gooner. I'd really appreciate that, especially I know you guys, there is an awful lot of you guys on the Arsenal FC fans Facebook page. We got currently 95 people watching, so yeah, there's
95. Wow.
an awful lot watching.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Pablo Mari
Oh,
just whacked
Pablo
the
Mari.
shit out of Sterling, and Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan are on the free kick.
Oh, that's good. That's
Are
good.
you guys a bit behind or?
Yeah, we are just watching the replay right now. Oh my god.
And my wife is the halftime entertainment, so she's gonna come on and entertain you all at halftime. Isn't that right, Susan? Hey, listen, you drank half a bottle of strawberry gin in one glass.
It's
So-
gone already.
It's gone already.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, this free kick is looking nightmarish, especially with De
God.
Bruyne up there. Oh man.
De Bruyne on the free kick. Oh, you're all going to
Oh,
react
man.
ahead of it. They're all going to react. Fucking pointless watching this.
I'm
You're
just
gonna
shitting
react
bricks
way
right
ahead.
now, man.
He's not even taking it
Fucking-
on my stream yet.
Yeah, nor is mine. Mine's not even taken.
And then you look at the chart, then it's going great save. It's like, come on.
Hold on, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's just a normal. Yeah, it's a good save. Good save.
I'm gonna watch the other stream because the other stream was faster.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good
good
save. It's
save.
a good save. Fingertip. Good save.
Leno is such a shit goalkeeper, obviously, you know.
But it's straight at him, you know.
Still.
Offside.
Got to get it.
Xhaka injuries. Xhaka's down on the floor.
Open BBC Sounds.
Xhaka's down. We've lost Nitesh. Xhaka's injured. Oh god.
Have we lost Nitesh?
Yeah, we've lost Nitesh and we've lost Xhaka.
Hold on.
We have lost Jack.
I don't know which of them I want back. I don't know which of them I want back, to be honest.
You're sitting on the floor.
Oh, Melina.
Hey,
Big
man.
up, Melina.
Sorry.
Big up, Melina.
My family decided to visit at the wrong time.
Oh my god.
I had to kick them out the door for Arsenal.
Your favourite player is down and injured.
No, my
Oh.
favorite player is not playing. That's why we're gonna
Guendouzi injured
lose.
him. Don't take Guendouzi.
Who's your
Yeah, well
favorite
played,
player?
Guendouzi.
Ozil.
Yeah, me and Simpy
Oh.
are crying here.
The Ozil fan club.
Oh man. Ozil again.
Wait, this game is sponsored by Kit Kat.
Yay!
Big up Kit Kat.
I reckon Daniel's gonna sing the Ozil song and get us all McDonald's while he's at it.
Mm.
Xhaka's definitely going off. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
God's sake,
continue.
man. Injured by your own player.
He's,
Yeah, well played,
something.
Guendouzi. Well played,
Yeah.
Guendouzi.
God.
Big up
Yeah,
Guendouzi.
of course it was intentional, wasn't it?
Well, look at the medic. Who's that running out? You see them players running through the tunnel?
Yeah. Who are those guys?
They're warming up. That's when they're warming up.
Oh, Danny Ceballos.
Oh, Danny Savara. That's a
I
good
think my
replacement.
stream.
Yeah. I don't know where Nitesh is. I think he's.
Yeah, we all know that Torreira is injured, but so Ceballos is the only option, is it?
Probably, yeah. He's
Yeah.
running
Yeah,
up.
Ceballos is on. He's on.
Go, I don't know what he's doing. He's going to run up the stairs to do something. Oh, he's
Oh,
definitely
he
stretching it
he
off.
really took him out, man. He really took him off.
I just remembered everyone's bet. Everyone's bet has got
No, he
Xhaka
didn't
to get
touch
carded.
him. He
Pardon?
didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. He stepped over.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he skipped the challenge, but I think the impact and the nudge on him, that's it.
Guendouzi didn't touch him. Guendouzi didn't touch him. He stepped over.
But he was already unfit prior to this game. He was not supposed to even
Yeah,
start. He was
Guendouzi
having a
didn't
niggling
touch
injury.
him. In the replay, it shows.
Guendouzi gets blamed for everything. I'm sick of it.
He's probably the useful midfielder we have right now. Oh, here comes Genghis Khan. Come on, Genghis Khan.
There he goes. Viva
Nitesh likes him,
España.
doesn't he? Nitesh likes.
I don't know
Ceballos.
whether Ceballos is a mixture of Bentner and Bale as well. You know, the haircut and the style and everything. It's a mixture
He's
of
got,
both.
he's got the hairstyle, but none of the skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm just seeing the substitution now.
John, mate, I wasn't referring to you, man. I was referring to other people on this panel
Oh,
that
what?
normally
Oh, man.
always slated
What the
Guendouzi.
What the fuck, Nikita? Why?
I thought if we have 3 months
Oh.
off, and then the player gets injured straight away, he's probably out all season now.
I don't mind Xhaka being
Typical
injured.
Arsenal.
He doesn't
Yeah,
play.
typical Arsenal. Eh?
So Sterling's got loads of room as usual.
City corner. Oh god.
What the fuck is
Oh,
going on
God.
with this? Hold on, what the hell?
So everybody watching, smash the like button, please, and
Hit that like
also
button.
subscribe if you're new, please. We're gonna have loads of watch-alongs here. We're gonna have a good time.
There you
Oh.
go.
Do it in both platform, guys. Do it in both platforms. Subscribe.
Yes.
I mean, like Nitesh channel as well, his page as well. And guys from the channel, please come and subscribe here as well. So it's a win-win situation. You'll get more exciting contents from all of us.
Yeah, so
Oh,
please
Zoolander.
please do subscribe to the Blind Gooner if you're if you're new to the channel on the Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, currently
Just a lot of hard tackling at the moment.
Yeah, it's kind of very
Yeah,
physical.
Murray's
You know?
really Murray's up for it. Murray wants revenge for Man City letting him go.
He got a point to prove. Yeah.
So still 0-0, and I'm at 9 minutes and 10 seconds on my feed. Ball's
Oh,
just
you
going
are
back.
I'm
9
at
seconds behind me.
8:55. Oh my god, I'm so
Oh my god.
Mode. Granit
And,
Xhaka's injured.
Granit Xhaka's injured.
Yeah.
Looks like Sabais just came on for Xhaka. Xhaka's injured. Looks like he's.
So I've just
twisted his
had
ankle.
Mahrez go through on goal with a shot or something, or with a Jesus just
Oh.
took a shot. I think. Is it
Must be ahead of
Jesus?
me.
I'm about
Oh,
9
I've
minutes
just had that too,
44
Daniel.
seconds.
I'm at 8:32.
Oh, you guys are about 1 minute behind.
Yeah. What are you watching on, Kevin?
Astro on the go. It's a TV.
Oh, it's TV. My TV's downstairs, so I don't know if I should go.
I synced with my phone, so I'm
The
watching it
TV
through
was
phone.
faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder where Natesh is. Is he backstage or is he?
Um,
He's probably gone for a bit of Pookie.
He's looking for the Bollywood cookies, you know.
A bit of pool.
Ooh.
You alright, Suzanne?
Yeah.
Are you listening to the game?
Yeah.
Have you got it on?
Hi, Suzanne.
Big up, Suzanne.
Melina says hello.
Hi.
They all say hello.
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 I'm 11 minutes into the game, so
Oh, you're 15 seconds ahead of me. Oh, okay. Come on,
Yeah.
Arsenal. Come on,
I think
Arsenal.
they're coming. I think they're coming now, Suzanne, at the door.
Who?
The Uber Eats guys.
When did you order that?
What Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ordered it now.
Oh.
Well, you said you didn't want anything.
I don't
That's
know if
what,
I can find it all.
that's why I asked you. I said, that's why I asked you. I said, did you want anything? Did
I
you?
don't know. How much is all that fucking...
Big up 64 people watching this live.
Oh.
And Suzanne made a
Oh,
dirty
guys,
comment and
driving
said,
in,
now we.
he's driving
Suzanne
in,
made
he's
a
driving in.
dirty. Suzanne made a dirty comment. She said,
Going in,
now
it's
we just
going in.
need 69
Ooh.
people watching.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Uh-oh.
Thank God he didn't square that, man. Oh man, that
Decent defending, but De Bruyne, with all the
he
time
was just
in the world.
allowed the space, man. He was just moving in direct.
Why don't you, do you want to go over?
No, I'm not. I'll go into a Jack Daniels or all.
Why don't you go over?
No, I'm not going to do
Just no,
No,
you're
she
fine
does.
to.
it. No, she's got to stand in the box.
Yeah, that's fine. Just go stand at the door and just say what you
I'm
want.
fine. I'll drink your Jack Daniels. There's another box.
You can always phone them if you want. Do you want to phone them?
No, it's not. I'll have your Jack Daniels. No.
Well, yeah, you can share my Jack
You've got
Daniels.
another bottle.
I've got 2 bottles of
I saw I
JD.
dropped mine too.
She's drunk her drink already. She drank like a whole bottle. Literally, she just drinks it.
Straw.
Is
Big
Nitesh
ups to
backstage? Does he need that
No,
added in? Or?
he's not here.
Aye, what the hell?
Don't know where he's
Eddie.
gone.
I hope he's alright. They're out here, Suzanne. They're
Oh!
outside.
That's an Auba or Lacazette type of chance, you know. They would have buried
I'm
that.
allowed to get face to face.
No, they wouldn't. I'd fucking relax.
That's what
Smack his
happened if you
ass.
put an 18-year-old damn kid, man. Oh man.
Hello.
He's not just a damn kid. He's probably one of the best finishers we've got, to be honest.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Apart
So
from
it's number
Aubameyang.
50. Yeah, it's number 50.
What I'll do is, Dan, I'll leave the front door open.
But he's
I'll
not
stand
supposed to be
back
on the
so I'm
wing,
not
Sam.
actually
He's
here.
supposed to be on the center forward role. Auba.
There's a flat
He is
inside, so
playing.
my wife is going to
Oh,
open
my,
the
yeah, I
door.
was playing out wide. Yeah, I was playing out wide. That's what he's been playing out wide a lot, hasn't he? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, whatever fetish this Arteta got with Eddie. Oh man. Fucking hell.
I'm so behind. I'm only at 13 minutes now.
can't even pull about 3 passes together, man.
Oh no, Danny Ceballos is down.
Oh,
Oh
Get
my
up,
god.
please get up. Get up, please. Please get up. You guys are a minute ahead. Does he get up?
Play resumes already for me.
All right, that's all right. Must have got up then. That's good. Oh yeah, I can see his Joker haircut.
Big up Genghis Khan, man. Come on.
The joys of trying to direct an Uber Eats driver to your door. So yeah, currently, where am I on the stream?
Apparently, this is the same midfield that we used against when we beat.
So I'm on.
Burnley
De
2-1.
Bruyne has just tackled Ceballos and he's gone down like a sack
Oh,
of
that's
spuds.
way long ago. That's way long ago, Daniel.
Why am I wait? Hold on, I'm going to refresh this. 'cause
I'm trying
it's,
to find a better stream too. I'm so behind.
Jesus.
We are having our first corner right now.
yep.
Oh, Nitesh said his Wi-Fi went down.
His Wi-Fi problem, yeah.
Ah, that's a shit. So
So the hamster died on the internet wheel. Stupid
open
ball.
BBC Sounds.
Come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal!
Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, Arsenal! Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Stand up if you hate Tottenham.
All of us are sitting, so we literally love them. Fucking hell.
Wash my hands. No, come away from the food. No. No.
Come on, please.
Right. So now I'm on. Laporte's got the Laporte. Hold on, wait there.
Guy, come on. Guy, out.
I thought you were going to say Laporte scored then or something.
No. Laporte, no. What are people saying in the chat, Simpy, as well? Because can you guys see the Facebook chats
Yeah.
as well? I don't-
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so SO says, let's see what we can do. Hope we win this match. Arsenal misfit. So Steve says, we're playing way too slow from out the back.
Yep.
Liam Damon's telling us, yeah, stop talking about Tottenham.
So Edison's out about 30 yards out now because
Yeah.
no one's up there. Come on, Arsenal, come on. Make some tackles.
Man City are on the break at the moment. That's where I'm at.
I'll tell you what, Arteta, he's all this rain, his hair looks still just completely untouched.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's like a Playmobil man, isn't he?
Oh.
Big up Uganda.
Yeah, big up everybody.
Yeah.
So, guys who are not, please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not subscribed on the Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that.
Hit that like button too while you're at it.
Yeah, please. That'd be great.
So Arsenal, we're lying deep at the moment. It's 18.
Yeah, we are
18,
pinned at the back,
38.
man.
We're just lying very deep. Manchester City just playing the ball around. They're not really looking, trying to really attack us at the moment, to be honest. Tina just did well there with a nice little tackle on Mahrez. Oh, Ceballos nearly threaded a lovely ball through there, but the Manchester City defender got to
So
it.
have you done that? Have you done the supply? Oh, why am
I'm
I
at
way behind?
1835. What are you guys on?
1914.
Oh my god.
1925.
Yeah, I'm on the exact same as Kevin.
We need up to
Right.
World War II.
I've just had Man City having attack.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm trying to find a better link.
I've just had Germany invade Poland.
Oh my god! Oh my god! They're running in the wing. Oh my god!
no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is
Sweaty
danger.
goal.
Alarm bell.
Oh, God.
Hey, you failed the sweaty goal.
Oh yeah.
Tried
That
to
was a
insult
brilliant one. No one to tap it in. What the hell, City? Okay,
I
understood.
think that's what I
Easily
just-
there.
Who scored? Who shot that?
No
Kyle
one.
Walker got through easily there.
No one.
Yeah.
It just went-
Okay, so I think that's what I've just had. So I think I might be ahead.
Okay. That was perfect Aguero, that. Aguero would have banged that in.
Yeah, I think
No,
that's what
Omar.
I've just had.
No! Look at the chart.
What's it saying?
Murray's down now.
Oh,
Murray's
no.
hurt. Oh no, he's fine. Is he walking? He's walking, but he's like in pain.
Don't trust
Yeah,
the
it's
chat.
walking.
Don't trust the chat.
I'm going to I'm moving to private chat now. There we go.
And is Nitesh's net back up yet?
Oh no, he's on the floor. Oh god. God's sake, man, we're gonna have to bring in like the under 19s now. Super sub.
Yeah.
It's funny. All the Arsenal players are getting injured when Manchester City don't even have one player down. What the fuck are we playing?
Don't know what is going on. 21
They're
minutes
playing
in,
literally in
two players off.
the same damn pitch. They're playing literally in the same damn pitch, and they're not getting injured. But all our players are getting injured. What the fuck were you preparing?
So Mari's making it. Yeah, Mari's down right now.
Yeah, David Luiz is warming
Fucking
up.
hell,
now.
man. Oh no!
I've
not
just seen
spaghetti
Mari
head.
down right now.
Yeah.
And they're currently playing music at the moment. Like,
Oh god, here he comes, David Luiz.
It's Sideshow Bart. Where's Bart? Hide
He's
Bart,
on.
everyone.
He's on.
Oh
Where's
god.
Bart
Yeah,
Simpson?
here we go.
You gotta hide Bart Simpson.
I'll be back in a sec, guys. I've just got a loo break.
Yeah, go bleed the lizard.
They had about 2 months break. They were literally at home, all self-isolating and shit like that. And they come back,
Yeah.
they get injured. I don't get it, man.
Well, the thing is, I can tell you what it is. It's like I keep saying, and I've said it so many times. It's so different to play a match because in a match you're giving more than what you do in training and than what you're doing in a practice match. You're giving more, and then it's so easy to just step wrong. You know, you fall in a bad way. It's match intensity is so different to just a training match or training in general.
We've got, someone just told me, we've got 4 games left to play in 13 days. 4 games in 13 days, and we've already lost 2 players.
Yeah,
And we're
well,
only 22 minutes in.
we don't know how bad the injuries are. They might be back very soon. We don't know. So
I'm 22 now, and Saka's just warming up.
Brownie trying to give it large.
Right, yeah.
Like,
You having a drink?
Cardiff City fan trying to pipe up in the message with the message box.
Got some JD?
Yeah, like Steve said, we've already used 2 of our 5 subs already.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I went off with his bag. He didn't need me back.
Pepe and Lacazette are still on the bench.
Typical Arsenal.
He didn't explain it properly.
Bog up, everyone.
Oh, well.
Bog up.
Yeah, bug up. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Bog up. The bog's up, everyone. Just so you know, the bog is up.
Oh, I just see
Yes,
David
please.
Luiz coming on now.
David Luiz coming on.
David Luiz is already on.
Yeah, I know.
So behind.
Big up John saying they made the 5 sub rule just for us. Yep, that's true. Definitely.
Actually, we would have been fucked if they kept it to 3 substitutes.
Yep.
And also, just want to big up Natesh, whose internet is playing like Arsenal right now.
Crap.
And yeah, listen to Suzanne in the
Yeah.
background. Jesus.
Hey, what's that
Exactly.
big sausage?
What?
What's that?
What?
I don't know. Looks like a sausage.
No, that's a mozzarella stick, Suzanne. It's not a sausage. It's a
Hang
mozzarella
on. A sausage and a mozzarella stick. What are you guys playing at?
Suzanne, why are you careful? Let me take that off you before you chuck it everywhere.
Daniel, you playing hide the sausage again?
No, I have not.
No, I have not. I like the answer though.
Hey, listen.
Oh, come on. Oh. Fucking hell, man.
Ah,
I'm hiding
Oh.
the chat.
Yeah, he's
because
giving
they're
it away.
loading.
He's giving it away.
Oh my god.
Aubameyang. Ah.
No, that's not getting to him. Oh, come on.
Sam, you're behind me. Shit.
Oh my god.
I reacted for that.
I'm so behind.
so am I. I'm not even there yet.
Well, Batman had a decent chance there, but
That's what I was reacting.
I just saw his
difficult.
chance right now.
It was difficult.
I'm not even there. I'm like in the 19th
I'm not even
century.
there.
I'm not even there. That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm not even there. Fuck's sake, man. I'm miles away.
Come on, lads. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Let's get back in this game.
Omar
now.
is doing a good performance. As Saka. Yeah, come on, Saka.
We're playing out from the back again.
It's one touch too many, Sam. Right at back. It's one touch too many.
Yep.
This is ridiculous. I've not even seen Aubameyang's challenge.
Oh, good one. Good defending. Come on.
I can't believe Gary Neville's
Hang
actually
on,
praising
what
Arsenal.
defending are you praising? Was that
Yeah,
Tierney's
that's
challenge
what I
on
don't-
Walker?
That's about the 26th minute I'm now at. Where you guys at?
No,
What
when
is it?
I'm
Kevin,
about
when you-
27 now.
Kevin, when you said good challenge, was that Tierney's
It
challenge
was an
on
Arsenal
Walker?
defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we are moving forward right now. Oh, shit.
David Luiz just gave it away straight to the Man City defence.
What the hell?
Okay, good tackle, Gunduzi. Come on.
No, you're ahead of me.
I'm at 27-19 now.
Are you guys for real, man? What the hell is going on?
I'm 27-35.
I'm 27-47.
Fuck knows what I am.
27:50.
I'm in the 18th century.
Hello, Chris, Gaming Nankara in the chat, mate. Big up to you. Nice to see you here. Everyone else in the chat, of course.
Yeah.
Big up, Chris. Come on.
If you're new, please subscribe. Let's hit the like button. Let's hope Arsenal win. Come on. Let's get Arsenal going in now.
Oh, the
Maybe
referee is
just-
kind of making some strange calls as well, you know. De Bruyne is fuming here.
It's too easy for him at the moment. It's a bit too easy. Still,
Yeah, De Bruyne has a lot of space, man. He's running into empty spaces like nobody's
my God.
business, man.
So Arsenal.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Cross.
The Saka, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
What
I'm
the hell
ahead of
cross is
you. I
that?
think I'm ahead of you guys because that's what I've just had.
Tierney out left. Don't play. Oh, he didn't play Tierney. Went into the middle. Ceballos.
Yeah, I think I'm ahead of you guys. That's what I've just had.
Closing on the half an hour mark and still no goals.
Sorry, we want a draw.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, I'd take a draw.
are you guys happy with the scoreline so far? Because we've not conceded any goals.
Yeah, we should have conceded at least one.
Yeah, but we haven't conceded, so we got.
Yeah, we got to be careful with what we say, before they all go and say Arteta's the best manager. We haven't conceded.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Come on.
That social distancing bench, that's crazy.
Why the hell
Yeah.
do you want a social
I haven't
distance? You're
seen-
going to get physical contact, man. Fucking hell. Clowns. Now that's the way how you defend.
Please
Take the
subscribe
text.
if you're new.
That's not social distancing. That's a live feed from Spurs maximum capacity.
Spurs for trophies.
1.5 fans.
See, Aubameyang
do
out left.
subscribe
I don't get this. Aubameyang out left. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it.
Oh, they're literally taking pop shots at us now. Fucking hell, man.
I'm just seeing the corner now.
Corner?
Corner. I've not even got
Where's the corner?
I'm so
Oh, God.
behind.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
the
seeing
corner
them
thing
on
where
the
Kevin De
bench now.
Bruyne said it was a corner. Jeez, you're way behind.
I've just
Yeah, you're
seen
like
I've just
team-
seen Garcia hack down Nketiah.
Oh god, you're ahead of me then. Why can't streams just be the same time? What is the point of this?
Why do you guys have a good stream?
That's what she said too.
I know. Hey, that's a fall, man. That's a fall. What the fuck, guys?
You alright, Suzanne? Are you listening to the
drunk yet?
game?
Yeah, got the headphone in.
Is she drunk yet?
Oh, in.
Yeah, she drank literally a whole bottle of gin.
She must
In
be
that
drunk.
glass.
No
then.
way.
I went the wrong way to the dustbin.
And she went the wrong way. Suzanne, do you want some JD?
Yeah, I'll have that later.
Have that
Ooh.
later.
Yeah, I'll have that second half.
Big up, Suzanne. Drinks like a fish.
She does. She certainly puts me to shame. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fall. That's a fall against Eddie, you know.
Okay, I'm on there. I'm on there right now. Finally.
Because after seeing it in slow mo, that's literally a fall. He was like clobbering him down, man.
Yeah, that's stupid, man. Everyone, that's
So I'm
people on
on-
Twitter as well.
I'm on Man City. Have got a corner.
I'm seeing the replay of Eddie.
Who else we got in the chat?
Oh, good save.
Oh,
Good save. Good save.
Yeah, I just
man.
saw that. Great save. Corner. Come on.
Oh, my feet is.
Come on, Arsenal.
It's like what
Got
the
Sterling. Natasha's
yeah,
boy.
Sterling normally does. Yeah.
This is just going to be attack. Corner.
Oh, it was a good save. for
Oh, what a
Lemaya.
save. Wow. And I'm just seeing
Who
the
had
corner now.
the shot?
Dylan.
Bellin.
Sterling.
Oh, I thought Bellin. No, I was like, what the fuck? Who you
So
calling
I've
a
just
Bellin, man?
had, so I'm,
was like,
I'm
what?
at, David Silva's just had a shot on goal.
I just saw
David
Sterling's shot in the save by Leno.
Come on.
Oh, good
Oh,
save
save
again.
again. Go on.
So now we've got
Leno's
Saka
like,
out.
No,
assholes,
Saka's
what the
such
fuck are you doing?
Fuming. Leno's fuming.
Assholes, what the fuck was that?
Oh no, Leno's going to get save points. Crap. Fantasy Premier League. Where's Nitesh?
Oh my god.
Cool.
Save
Leno saved
again.
us again.
Yeah.
Saved our asses.
Leno's good.
Right, you guys.
Saved us again.
I'm gonna have to refresh this because I mean, come on, I'm so far ahead. I mean, so far behind you.
Yeah, you were the same level as me, Sam, at a time, and then
Yeah, it's been lagging just a little bit, and so what? Oh, sorry, that's right. Starts there. Da-da-da-da.
So what? I'm trying to think where I am. I don't even know where I am. You know. What have you got in the chat, Simpy? What are people saying?
so we got a lot of people saying go on Gunners like Chris. Arsenal misfit, not much pressure from our front line. Another good save by Leno. Good save, Leno. Like, come on, Arsenal. Steve said as well, we need to go after Eric Garcia more. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. And then, Steve said not much pressure from our front line.
Oh, Sterling again. Good runner.
Oh, fucking Morris just had a shot and Leno saved.
Again.
You're ahead of me.
That's where I am. Morris just had a
I'm
shot
on-
and Leno.
I'm on 36-23 now.
I'm on 3607 now.
God.
Tell you what, Manchester City have the ball far too much here.
David
Very
Silva,
deep.
man, he's just having fun.
They're not really doing much of it though, Man City. Yes, they're having shots, but they.
They are doing a lot, Daniel, but they are making a lot of saves. If Leno is not there, probably we'll be 3 down by now.
Yeah, if it was Martinez, we'd probably have let one of these in.
Still think though, to get to like.
Arteta got to get his shit right, man. Something is terribly
Oh, I
wrong. We are
just
getting
saw mine.
overrun.
Did we have a drinks break?
Not in this weather, they won't.
Okay. I think they probably used it as those 2 injuries. Everyone to have a quick drink and cool off.
Yeah.
How long is the
Not
halftime
yet,
interval,
Suzanne.
Simpy?
Not yet.
What did you say, sorry?
The halftime interval, how long is it? 15 or half an hour?
I think like 15 minutes. 15, 20. It's not that long.
Oh, fucking Sterling just missed a chance.
Yeah, you can see that. In the last 10 minutes, they had about 4 shots already.
We've not had a shot on
Sterling
target yet.
Sterling just missed a. Did you guys see that? Sterling.
No, not yet.
Coming there.
He
Get in
just
there.
lifted over.
Sterling. Oh, God, how did he miss that?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
So I'm
what-
ahead
tell
of
you.
you.
Oh, you're
I'm
ahead,
ahead of you
Daniel.
there.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
scored in
those
the
type
whole
of chances is
2020.
Aguero can finish that easily. That's a goal if it's Aguero. That's a goal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the difference between them two. I'll just go to the Lulettes.
Okay. Yeah, Kevin, I just heard that Sterling's not scored in the whole of 2020.
That'll change
Sick, man.
tonight. That'll
This is
change
all-
tonight. Then.
It's all City now. We've not even had a shot on target. It's
Yeah,
literally
literally.
City lose the ball. It's game over.
I just saw Sterling's chance right now.
I can't believe
Fucking
that.
Jesus, you're way behind, Melina.
I'm
like
at
Daniel
38,
react.
38 now.
And me and Kevin react, and then Sam reacts, and then Melina reacts. Oh, we've got another
And then
player
the
down
chat.
on the floor. Someone's down on the floor.
I'm gonna refresh now.
Sabelos again.
Oh, he's back. He's back. It's one of the fake injuries.
He's like, what the fuck do I have to
waste
do
time.
to get a player again?
David Silva, man. What
I
sick
really
player.
admire this. He's one of these. He's one of the most decorated playmakers, ever. I can say that.
Hmm.
If you were to put a comparison between David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne, who would you go for?
Kevin.
De Bruyne?
Yeah. I think, Kevin De Bruyne is 28 or something, 27? So he's
Oh,
still got loads of time
Saka.
to get to that level.
Saka offside.
But Kevin De Bruyne scares me much more than David Silva, even though he scares me as well.
David Silva reminds me of like a Santi Cazorla,
Just everywhere. Key.
Where's
key
Sam?
parts of
And,
everything.
Yeah,
Sam's gone, I think, to the toilet and grab a drink.
he's gone to the loo. Yeah.
What about Natesh? Is Natesh there, or is he?
No, he just said his
His
internet was
net
down.
is down. Yeah.
I'll send him another message.
We got 79 people watching live. Can you see the Facebook comments as well? Yeah, can you see?
Yeah, we got. Yeah, Fakal said Arsenal 3, Manchester 0.
Hey guys, please, from everybody from the Facebook page, please do subscribe to the Blind Gooner.
So we're currently in the 42nd minute and it's 0-0. We've had no shots on
You see,
target.
look at the chances. Manchester City had 7 attempts.
They had so many
4 on
chances.
target.
Yeah.
4 on target. Arsenal 2 attempts, no on target. Why do we even bother?
This is why Leonard's got the massive save stats because of games like this.
It's like more or less like the Unai Emery era, get
Yeah.
outnumbered by the
Yeah.
shots. It's
Yeah.
exactly reminiscing
But
of that.
I'd love to see if we weren't
Oh.
playing Man City, we're playing against someone else. I'd love to see it. Like
Yeah,
when we
but
played
I wonder if it's Arteta's game plan to be on the back foot.
Oh, not again, Tierney. Chocolate hips.
Yeah,
What the
oh.
hell?
Get up. Swear to God, if he goes off, then Brownie's right. Let
He's
him go.
holding his hips already.
Yeah,
man.
man,
Fucking
chocolate
hell.
hip. They're melting. The weather's not that warm.
Oh,
Come on, we got a free kick now. Daniel's probably seen the result of the free kick, and we've not even
yeah,
seen
Saka just
I'm
missed it.
probably so behind.
it. Oh, God's sake.
Saka just missed it.
Daniel, are you watching on TV?
No, I'm listening to audio commentary.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Let's watch it.
Who's the one sliding through? Mustafi, of all people. What the fuck?
Come on, please.
Oh, come on.
No, that's a fall, man.
Why is the ref not giving us fouls? It was the Eddie one earlier on.
I don't know. There
Big
was a lot of shovel going on, with that challenge. It was very, very physical. In fact,
Yeah, it's
I don't know. Maybe he's a very young player or something. Maybe
Do you
he
want
gets
another
like
drink?
tripped over easily or something.
No, right at the moment, thank you, Dan.
Have you got the game on?
Ibrahim,
Yeah, headphone. In my ear,
Ibrahim's
got the
gone for
AirPods in.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah.
My goodness,
subs-
yeah, literally
do subs-
clueless.
Do subscribe to the Blind Gooner, guys, and I'd really appreciate that. And then do smash a like on the video.
People are slating Aubameyang now
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
because he's not pressing Walker and he's not running. whereas all the other
It's
players
not
are doing the
his
job.
fault. It's not his fault. We are pinned at the back. How can he even pressure?
Yeah, no, I'm just.
His workload
Yes.
is loaded with defense right now. How the fuck is he gonna press Walker?
Hey, Simpy, did you manage to heat up your pizza in the end?
Yeah, I just kept switching my camera off and then took a bite, switched my camera back on, then switched it off, had a bite, switched it back on.
Oh, I ain't bothered to
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
gone.
Okay, people want to see people. I can't be bothered to do that. It's too much effort.
As real as it gets.
Yeah, exactly. 3 minutes at a time where I'm
Oh,
into
another
now.
fucking
Oh wow,
free kick.
Daniel,
Well, you get
you're
a free
like in the
kick.
future right now.
Yeah.
I'm just at the 45-minute mark.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I've just hit 45 now. Come on, man. Get to half time.
Thing is, it's going to be mad if Arsenal and Man City score. You guys are going to get it.
We're gonna be behind.
Big up Farouk. Farouk, why are you on an Arsenal fans page if you support Man United? You joker. Oh.
Free kick
Yeah.
is retaken again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Sterling
Simpy.
scores.
Oh,
Sterling
no.
scores.
Sterling,
scores.
wow.
Oh no.
Oh, just as I get back, fuck a duck.
Did you see that though, Simpy? When did you see that before I did? Or
One of my friends messaged me.
Oh no.
oh, for fuck's sake!
First goal, his first goal of 2020, and of course it was against us. First goal of 2020
Great.
against us. Oh my god.
Just
Here
before
we
our time
go.
as well.
Here we go. Here comes the floodgates.
Fucking just.
And
David
guess
Luiz
whose
again.
mistake was it?
David Luiz assist, lol.
Fucking David Luiz, the fucking Brazilian clown. Fuck off, man. Fucking hell! What a load
Well,
of fucking bollocks.
Time to get battered
And
again.
Yeah, and we want to extend his contract for another fucking 2 years.
David.
Yeah, now I know how a Russian prostitute feels. You know, like, you know.
Oh, Zidane must be happy because
Dude,
he's
man,
a
he's playing
City
keeping
fan.
uppy.
What the
Tuesday.
fuck is Louise doing, honestly? Fucking hell, Louise. This is why you wasn't playing.
He's not playing. He's getting a bumper pay rise. That's about it. That's what Arsenal tend to
Yeah.
do. Fucking
That's why he
clowns.
wasn't fucking starting the game. What a
Yeah,
clown,
Suzanne.
honestly.
Time to
Do you want
pull
some
out
of
the
this?
Arteta out
Do
banner.
you want some of this?
Some of what?
McDonald's from chicken nugget or anything?
Why don't you want it?
No, I've got loads here. Do you want one?
Nah.
Simpy.
Do you want another drink?
David Luiz.
City are practically playing in second gear, you know, and we are still down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
I'm
my
just chilling.
god, David Luiz. Oh, Nitesh replied. I think he's coming.
Is he coming? I
Oh,
can't believe it.
God.
Oh, Natisha's going to come in and he's going to... Oh, my God. Half time. Just hit
Nitesh is
half
gonna
time.
do a I told you so.
Yeah, he's going to be like...
Oh god.
They're getting reckless and clumsy. You can see the challengers are
Yeah.
going stupid.
Gundogan's on the ground now. Half time.
Yeah.
Guendouzi's gone in, sliced him.
Looks like it's gonna be 3-1 after all.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
And my fucking headphones is dying. What a nice
How
fucking...
can they? They've been charged up.
No, they're my AirPods.
Oh.
They literally scored in a time when we cannot even reorganize and shape ourselves back, you know. Just demotivate us, you know. So it's going to open the floodgates in the second half.
Give me a
practically.
Dan and I'll quickly put them on charge.
No, they're fine, Suzanne, because I'll put them in the case and then it'll be fine.
Okay.
But can I be positive as well? Because it is only 1-0 and it is we did sort of listen. In history, we would be 4 or 5-1 down at these big teams by now, and we're only 1-0 down. So it's
Not that bad.
you know, look at when we played Liverpool. We were like 4-1 down to bloody half time. Do you know what I mean? So
Big up to everyone watching from Facebook. Smash that like button.
yeah, and do subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate that to the Blind Gooner because unfortunately it's I'd love it if you guys could come over to the channel and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, what did you guys make of that first half overall?
Shit.
A walking clown. David Luiz. David fucking Luiz.
No, it's just not. I mean, it's just you can just see the team's not playing that well together. You know, there's not really any spark there. You know, it's just not good enough. You know, we need to really bring in some different players.
We've already used most of our subs, and wait till Aguero comes on. It's gonna be even worse.
Just pissed off, with this performance.
And
We
now
waited
let's
for
bring
fucking
in
3 months.
the guy who says all lives matter, Nitesh.
Yeah, I was the one actually sharing the post in many of the groups on Facebook. I shared it in 5 groups or so.
Nitesh.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi had gone down. And just when Simpy told me you should have brought in Henderson, they scored. But did KDB get the goal? Assist?
No, the first tweet that said assist,
Yeah.
and then the second tweet that said to be confirmed. So hopefully it comes through as a De Bruyne and not a David Luiz assist.
Yeah, because he's my captain too.
Mm.
Oh,
probably gonna-
that.
Oh,
Yeah, and I got Sterling too.
All right, that's what. Come on, Nitesh. Come on. I know you have all giggles already. Simpy, you got De Bruyne as well, right?
Yeah, as my captain.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna have to turn
man.
the light. I think I'm gonna have to turn my light on soon because it's getting a bit dark in here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Aguero to come on soon.
yeah.
Oh, let the parties,
God, no, not Aguero, please.
I
He's
can't
going to do
believe.
the Chelsea dance, man.
The thing is, though, we're only
Trouble.
1-0 down, and you guys were predicting we'd get battered. So we're only 1-0.
It's gonna be
down.
half time. We've still got 45 minutes to get smashed.
Yeah,
City
yeah,
hasn't
but
played that well.
yeah,
City
but
hasn't
we're
played well.
1-0 down. We're only 1-0 down.
Daniel, a loss is a loss. That's the
We've had
thing.
no,
Being so
no shots on target
optimistic.
yet.
Thing is, we haven't lost yet. We're 1-0 down. We could be. Yeah, granted.
We
we're
will
probably-
lose.
Yeah. We are gonna. Yeah, we probably are gonna
Is it
lose.
tie?
We're probably gonna
Tie?
get spanked.
Ty?
Shut up, fucking.
You're tie in disguise.
Daniel.
Oh, you tie in disguise. Oh, you tie. Oh, you tie. Oh, you tie in disguise.
Daniel,
Fuck
to add to that, it's raining as well. It's raining as well.
Bastards.
Daniel is training as well.
He's gonna blame the rain now.
We lost because of the rain.
Yeah,
Lost
sorry
because of
guys. The reason why David Luiz fucked up is because it was raining. The pitch was too wet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastards,
Fuck it.
clowns. Fucking hell.
I can't believe fucking. Well, that's it. It's yeah. Be
Sam,
interesting
crack
to see
some
what-
jokes, man.
Yeah, come on, Sam, crack some jokes. We need some fucking.
Yeah, and Mustafi went off.
Yeah, and don't
not
don't
Mustafi,
just
Pablo
say
Mari.
that. Don't just say when we say crack some jokes. Don't just sit there saying David Luiz 10 times over because we know he's the biggest joke of all. You know?
I'm just gonna simmer down. We've got to let my food go down a little bit, and I'll bring in a joke or two.
What did you
Right,
eat?
for the second
What
half.
did you what did you eat, Sam? What did you?
I just made some. I just had some toast with cheese on it, melted cheese.
But
Simpy
David,
is popping him beer, is it?
was that angle like a bit too tight? It shouldn't have gone in.
Hmm?
you want some,
It was
Susan?
it was a narrow angle, kind
Have
of
some
a
if
tight
you
angle.
want.
No, it won't.
Yeah, but he just hit it so hard. I mean, it's too hard. Too hard and
There's
too
only a
close
few
to goal
left.
for Leno.
I'll take the bowl and eat them then.
Eh?
I'll take the bowl and eat them then.
I mean, if you don't want them all, you can save some for me. But here you go. Where
No,
are you?
I'll eat them. Where are you? Oh,
There's quite a few bits left.
no, I'll eat
Yeah, this is why I didn't want Lewis to play the game.
Well,
But
eat what
then
you can. If you
I'll
can't,
eat all of it.
yeah, all right.
You
Have
know
it.
I drink, I eat.
Mari went
Yeah,
off
have
and even KDB, even Xhaka went off.
It's not going to do you any good, but
No, it's not.
And I
see
did.
that's love for you, isn't it? Where you share half of your McDonald's with your wife. Fucking hell. I hope she appreciates it. Listen,
Did the-
she drank half a bottle of gin in one glass. No joke. Like,
Come on, Suzanne.
yeah, she drank half a bottle of gin in one glass.
Yeah, did the stream cross 100 viewers at any point of time? I saw there were like 70 people at one
70,
point
yeah.
of time.
I think after
Yeah.
95 we saw.
Yeah, I could see that, like a lot of people were there watching
No,
and commenting.
Nitesh, when you dropped out, it went up to 95 and then it went down to 76.
It's at 89 likes, though.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is that on
And,
the YouTube video or is that on the YouTube video itself?
I think that's
And
on
yeah.
the Facebook page.
And Simpy, KDB has been given the assist. Check
Yeah,
FPS.
I just messaged you that one.
Yeah. Yeah, assist given. So that's 8 points for us. 8 points for us now.
Big
See,
up KDB.
if Ozil was on, we wouldn't have got a 1-0 down.
Hey,
Yeah,
if
we
Ozil
would have
was
been
on,
10-0.
if Ozil was on, we'd be losing about 4-0 right now.
Yeah, if we had a goal difference of around plus 50, it would have been around minus 100.
And this is why we shouldn't renew David Luiz's contract.
But we got no other choice for defenders. That's what Mikel Arteta comes out and say.
Obviously,
You know what?
did you?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what's because Mikel Arteta is supposed to come out and say why Ozil was dropped? Maybe because he was having an affair with his wife or something. You know, like
Yeah, he had
Probably.
the nudes or something. Fucking prick.
Yeah, and the
Thing
next.
is, I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go on, Nitish.
No, I was just saying that it's a good thing that he got injured. It's a good thing that Xhaka got injured, but it's a bad thing that Mari got injured.
Yeah, I agree. He was having a very decent game and up until his injury.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not as loose as David Luiz. He wouldn't have made that silly mistake.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, he's good. Yeah. One of the
Yeah.
few times I've seen his quality actually. He really managed well.
And if Simpy you want, you can probably give Sam the update with respect to the comparison to which midfielder we should be signing, which we did some time ago. We were just
So,
going through
I
the
don't know-
stats. Yeah.
I don't know whether that, so it's saying we got 34 people, but then when I scroll past that, it's saying 94. So I don't know whether 94 is on the page and whether 34 is on the YouTube stream. It's got two numbers up there.
Yeah, if one of you can just check what is the number on the page, because my net is very slow right now.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, the main comments are coming in from the chat,
Yeah.
what YouTube chat right now.
Yeah,
I shared it in like 5 big groups.
32 people now.
Yeah. So it must be around total 60 or
Okay, so
something,
I've got 44 people watching live.
Yeah, so that's people shared it from on Facebook as well. So I think the overall audience is good. They're enjoying the game. It's not as bad as it could have been. But again, I say it instead of Eddie, if it would have probably been Lacazette, he could have taken 1 or 2 shots. Eddie had a few good chances in the first half. To
Yeah, I
probably
agree.
take a shot.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, but something that header chance he had that. No, I don't think any of them would have scored that.
Not the header chance, but the one he had, like he had a couple of chances to like kick the ball into the back of the net. If it would have
Especially
been a
Eddie's
stronger,
chance, when
Yeah.
Saka crossed in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it would have been a stronger striker, it would have probably been a goal.
But what have we got going on in the chat? What are people saying? Have we got any new people in?
Facebook wise, no. Just a lot of Facebook comments. No, YouTube wise, no. Sorry, Facebook comment. Yeah, a lot of people slating David Luiz. Then a lot of YouTube people slating David Luiz as well.
Okay. So what
Saying
is your...
terminate his contract.
So I think from what I can gather, we've got 96 people on Facebook and then 34 on YouTube. I don't know whether that's right because there's two numbers up there.
The crowd keeps fluctuating actually, so that's okay.
Yeah.
As long as everyone is enjoying the game and the show, that's about it.
Yeah, definitely. And listen, guys from the Facebook page, if you're not subscribed to the Blind Gooner, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. That would be great. And likewise, if you're not following Nitesh's page on YouTube, what are you waiting for? It's right there. So go and, Arsenal FC fans, go and like the page.
Hit that
Thank
like
you, man.
button as well. It would really help the channel grow.
Yeah. It will, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll possibly have a Poon chat show soon.
Nitesh.
Oh, big up the Poon chat. Come on, guys. We all love some cool. We all love some Poons and Pookies, yeah?
Pookie. No, I mean, the second half, I don't know. The second half, we've got to see what happens in the second half, but it's not looking good, is it, folks?
Is it starting
See them
now?
all.
The second half? Is it
Not
on?
yet.
No, still commercials.
But Liam Damon has a good comment.
Yes, please.
How clubs have paid 50 million, played for PSG and Chelsea, Arsenal. It's mad. How this guy indirectly.
Mm.
Oh, David Luiz.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
David
Liam,
Luiz.
maybe Liam Damon. Maybe you should have played for Spurs, man.
His first goal this year has to be against us, eh?
And that's what
David
Simpy was
Luiz-
telling me,
David-
yeah.
David Luiz belongs in a circus. How he made it as a footballer.
Somebody's asking what's the Zoom link. We don't have a Zoom link.
It's not on Zoom, Renato. It's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. If you can just see the Arsenal FC fans page or the Blind Gooner on YouTube, you can get into the link and you can chat with us.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I think you're already on the page. That's why your comment is coming through. But otherwise, are you interested in joining the stream? But right now, I don't think that will be possible unless Daniel wants. Daniel, are you open to guests?
Maybe not today, but in the future, definitely. You know, in the future, you know, most definitely. So,
And there are more comments coming in. Kevin, would you like to read some of those?
Yeah. In Facebook, right? Or
No,
in,
on YouTube as well. I think the
all right.
Arsenal Misfit one.
Oh, Steve Bismarck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to check it. Yeah, the goal was not a result of Luiz screw up. It was a result of lack of fitness that put us in that position. It's been the team's problem all year. I think he got that pretty much spot on. But let's be honest, David Luiz has been a calamity all the while. You know, whether it's fit or unfit. Every form of Luiz is prone to error. That's the defense we got right now.
David
So
Luiz.
I think, yeah.
David Luiz. What a clown.
Yeah, the only positive thing about the game is Leno.
Yeah, he made some brilliant saves, you know.
We had two good saves, you know. I mean, he has saved a couple of goals.
He had about three to four saves, Sam. Especially
Yeah,
the
that's
free
true.
kick. And then he had
Yeah, I
the
remember.
Sterling one. And then he had the Mahrez
yeah.
one as well.
I remember two really good saves. Yeah, but there's three. Yeah, there was at least three. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they are not trying. They are not finally trying to. They're trying to get some big subs, attacking subs. Is he scared that more players will get injured or something like that? He needs to get Bellerin into the game. He needs to get the other wingers into the game. He's not doing that.
No, not yet.
The second half is starting now.
Oh, yeah, it's starting
Yes,
now.
that's it.
They're just coming out.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I hope I
girls-
can easily.
Give me a sec, guys.
Come
Give me a
on, we kicked off. Let's go.
I hope that with all the chat that I had with Simpy and all about the FPL thing, I can cross 100 points this game week easily.
You guys just kicked off. The players are just coming out on my feed. Fucking hell.
I'm in the
For one time
47th.
ahead.
I'm in the 46th minute now. Now in the 47th.
I just see Sterling now. And they're in this ring.
I'm watching it on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Looks sick out, Unitesh.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Come on.
we just kicked off. And I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm just going to pour another drink.
Okay.
The only
right.
problem this game week is I didn't take Mings and I took that other guy, Gilbert, and he didn't play. And that was a last minute bad call.
So what minute do you guys think we're going to have our first shot on target?
Not in this game.
You don't think? We've had games where we actually haven't had a shot on target. I'm going to go for 62nd minute.
If we have a shot on target, it will be a goal.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got to just take a shot. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, it will probably be a long range shot and Ederson will be sleeping and we'll score.
Hopefully.
But it was funny when I thought that Ederson might not be playing today. When you were telling me that there are mad changes in the team.
We should bring on Carlson because Edison's not had to do anything. Just a couple of goal kicks and that's it.
But I think Bravo is the second top keeper, right? And is it 2-0? No, it's not.
Not yet, lol.
Kevin De Bruyne took a shot.
I heard De Bruyne from your TV.
Yeah, I can hear the dishes TV from here.
I've not even seen that De Bruyne shot yet.
So
Same.
the score.
I'm at the 47 minute now.
Oh, go on. And Ketty absolutely sliced him.
I'm on the 48.
Oh, we must lose the ball then. We must lose the ball and they go up. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Is Aubameyang even playing?
That is exactly what happens when he's playing in this other formation and he's not scoring. He's not doing anything.
Told you out on the wing. He plays useless out on the wing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God.
not actually the wing. It's a 4-3-3. But then that formation also he can't do anything.
Oh.
And penalty. It's a David Luiz gives a penalty away. Sorry guys.
Oh, are you joking?
my
You're
God.
joking. Are you taking the mick? Are you taking the mick?
Ow.
Oh, my God. Hello,
What
Man
the
City.
heck is
David
wrong with
Luiz.
him?
Red card, David Luiz, apparently.
Oh my
No,
God.
he got a red card.
Yeah. He's
David
absolute-
Luiz red card.
Yeah, red card, you idiot. What is going on?
Get rid of him.
Red.
Red card and penalty to
Absolute
Mahrez.
retard,
I
man.
can't fucking believe this. The guy,
Dumb
he didn't even
idiot.
start the game, and he comes. This is why he didn't start the game. I mean, come on, how fucking shit can he be, honestly?
Penalty,
There
Man
goes
City.
his Arsene career.
Oh, is it KDB? Nitesh, is it KDB?
It has to be probably. Who else will take it? Sterling?
Please don't be Sterling.
Oh
If it,
my
No, it shouldn't be Gabriel.
Daniel.
Fuck.
David Luiz just
Oh, Daniel's
scored.
heard it. Daniel's heard it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I know. I've
Was that his second yellow though? I mean,
No,
No,
that's his
no, it's a
first.
direct red. It's a direct
so
red.
I'm
KDB.
behind you
KDB.
guys now. I'm behind.
David
I'm
Luiz,
behind
absolute
you guys.
dumb idiot, man.
is it a clear goal scoring opportunity?
It wasn't
What is-
really, but it
Yeah, he
was.
got cleared. He got cleared.
And De Bruyne
He is
scores.
cleared.
Oh my God.
FPL is the only good thing.
Nitesh is ahead of us.
He's watching from the TV.
Okay, I'm not giving any more updates now. I'm happy.
I can see by
The
your
captain-
reaction.
For FPL, the only positive thing was FPL about this game.
Tom just said, seriously, no words, cricket score incoming.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a
come on.
load of fucking
Red card, David Luiz, man.
It's 2-0.
Absolute clown. 2-0 Felix, and we got 10 men.
Yeah.
David
David
Luiz, that's why
Luiz.
you don't fucking play, you absolute Brazilian clown. Jesus
He's
Christ.
definitely not getting renewed now.
I don't know why I said
His
Brazilian.
voice.
No, we'll give him a 3-year extension right
And
now.
one more bad tackle. It's a yellow card for someone.
Oh,
Who know?
oh no. Who?
Mustafi is down.
Oh, you're joking me. He's going to come on now. Arteta as centre back. Yeah, we're going to have to play Lacazette. Lacazette centre back now. Mahrez assist, Nitesh, for that penalty.
And
Yeah,
you
because
all
obviously
wanted
he went down.
football
Yeah,
back.
yeah. And I told people to get Mahrez, remember?
Do you know what? David Luiz has single-handedly lost us the game because it was his error that led to the first goal, and he gave away the penalty. I hope his contract fucking. I'll terminate it now.
Terminate it today.
Yeah, I'll terminate it now. I'll be like, fuck off. Get
Felix,
Jesus
it's 2-0 to
Christ.
Manchester City. We
What
are
are
down
we
to
doing?
10 men.
Oh my god, look at Mustafi, man.
Yeah.
Why are we playing
Mustafi-
out the back? We're playing out the back and playing
Oh
like
my
Ray.
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh, Mustafi's fucked his knee then. Yes, here we go.
Yeah.
Mustafi's rolling around like a fucking Polish
What?
tourist in
What, Sterling
Mallorca.
red card?
I mean,
No way.
Jesus Christ.
Edison almost claimed
That's
an
just nasty.
This is disgusting. 10 men.
Come on, bring on Aguero, man. I want at least 1 or 2
And
goals.
Mustafi's knee is gone.
The good thing about the Luiz red card, it means we don't get to see him for 3 games.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
not a
is.
good thing.
God.
It's not.
Yeah,
Pablo
that's a
Mari is
positive
injured.
thing.
Mustafi is going off injured. We don't have centre backs. Zaka is
We
injured.
lost 2 centre backs. We lost Xhaka, Mari, and Mustafi.
Mustafi, yeah.
Fucking
And
hell.
and we are
Martinez
linked
is
with
on the centre
strikers.
back.
We are linked with strikers and midfielders. I just don't get it.
Now Lacazette will play centre back.
Yeah, Martinez. Martinez is playing striker now.
This is why I told you instead of Thomas Partey, our priority should be Upamecano.
Do you know
But
the thing is, right?
Mustafi
Do you know
isn't
the
dead
thing-
yet. Yeah.
But do you know the thing is, right? I never ever anticipate. And do you know the thing is, right? We were doing all right until fucking David Luiz come on. I ain't fucking joking that, right? We were doing all right until David Luiz come on. David Luiz has single-handedly lost us the game.
No, but I don't
Because
blame him.
everybody else, okay, yes, you could argue that we haven't had many touches of the ball or any shots, but until then, we were doing all right until fucking David Luiz decided to make it a fucking Brazilian circus show. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
There is one thing. When Pablo Mari and these guys started, when Mustafi started as the centre back pairing, City were not in the flow. They slowly got into the flow and started dominating the game. And the second thing is Pablo Mari got injured at a point where City were in their flow. So David Luiz was brought on at that point of time and he just couldn't cope with the pace. That was going to happen all day long. If you were expecting something else, that isn't going to be the case. So he came on at a time where City were in their full flow. So he was bound to make mistakes. And the red card is a silly thing again. He could have avoided it, but I don't know. Was it a red card? He didn't bring him down. He had his hand on the shoulder slightly, but he played the ball backwards. I don't know. But anyways, that was a penalty probably.
Of course it was a penalty.
Yeah.
Clear cut.
I'm waiting for Aguero. I don't think they'll play Aguero. That is the main problem now. They'll play him next game against Burnley.
Yeah, there's no point in bringing him on now.
They
He's
don't need
comfortable now.
Aguero, yeah.
They don't need Aguero. We need Aguero. I need Aguero.
What we need is David Luiz to fuck off away from this football club. That's what we need. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I saw Arse
What-
blog. I saw Arse
what
blog
happened-
just tweeted
What
that
happened to that?
whoever got David Luiz whoever brought in David Luiz, he's cost us 24 million in total. Should just should be fired.
What happened to that? There will be this will be once the pandemic is done. This will be like a restart, and there will be mistakes. It was obviously going to happen, and this is what we said when we were fighting for. As Omar is saying that we lost to Brentford, and we were terrified at that point of time, and Luiz was playing very poor football, and it's the same.
That's exactly what. But the thing is, right? I don't blame Arteta for this defeat because all credit to him. He left out David Luiz in the starting lineup. It was just down to injuries why he come on. You know,
Yeah, but that
I
happens all the time
genuinely-
with Arsenal. It happens
There's
all
a
the time with
reason he
Arsenal.
didn't start David Luiz.
But that's what I'm saying. He didn't start him because he
You
was
can't blame.
shit.
You can't blame. I mean, the thing is, who else was on the bench for defenders? I didn't see. Was there Chambers or Holding or?
No, Niles. Chambers is injured.
Okay, Holding. Same with him.
No, but then that is the thing. They should have this tactical switch where they can play 3 at the back and probably play 2 wing backs. They don't have
Well,
that.
Well,
When you know you don't want to bring on David Luiz. Yeah, when you know you don't want to bring on David Luiz in a game, you should have that ability to switch it to 3 at the back and play with 2 wing backs. Otherwise, you can't complain that David Luiz did this, David Luiz did that. He's not even played as forward properly. The forwards are not the right choices.
I've got. What are Arsenal fans and domestic abuse victims got in common? They know what it's like to get battered on a daily basis. Jesus Christ.
That's why, Daniel, you should have changed your FPL team and put some City players. And it was City players versus shitty players. So you should have probably taken the City players in your FPL team, and you would have had a better time watching the game. Like, we are kind of like enjoying the fact that the FPL is going fine, even though the Arsenal was never expected to go fine.
Listen, I didn't even do my team. I forgot to do my team. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Like, I said to I said to Suzanne this morning, I said, I've got to do my team, and then I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah, that is why I'm saying you should have changed your team. At least you would be enjoying some parts of it.
Yeah. Ah, dear.
Lacazette's on the bench, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm just getting slated by people, for God's sake. Getting slated by Sheffield United fans. What has the world come to?
Oh, God.
I'm even thinking, what are we going to do in the weekend? Probably it's going to be another embarrassing
It's gonna
result.
Yeah.
We won't have a centre back. We'll have to
Yeah.
play three at the back. And this is just because City wasn't in the flow for the first half an hour, and okay, not another goal.
Was it a goal?
Nitesh, stop.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Fucking hell. Nitesh is like ahead of us. It's like, was it a goal? Come on, Nitesh. Come on. Okay.
It's almost 60 now. It's high time he brings in Aguero. Come on.
No, he's not coming on.
They'll probably
Actually, yeah,
rest
bring him on. Bring him
game.
on, then he can't score, and then we can all laugh at Nitesh. And get a red card, actually. Get a red card.
That is Aguero, not
Aguero
David
to-
Luiz.
Aguero to come on.
And I got the Sterling goal, and Kevin De Bruyne is getting 3 bonus points as well.
So how many subs have we made? 3?
3.
Yeah.
No, 2.
Yeah.
No, 3.
Yeah. Which was the third one? Mustafi is playing.
Oh, Mustafi's not out, is he?
Oh,
Okay.
Mustafi's not
Oh,
out.
yeah. Right.
So
fair enough.
we could still actually make some more
3 more.
change. I'd take Nketiah off and put Lacazette on, or maybe Pepe, and I would change
Lacazette, Pepe, Martinelli. Bring them
Yeah,
on.
yeah, bring them on. They'll do
because we got
something.
nothing. We got nothing to lose now. We're losing anyway. So what's the point?
What do you get if you cross Cardiff City with Spurs?
Crap.
A shithole. A shithole.
Sure.
You get two shit clubs with no fucking history. That's what you get.
Brownie will
My
disagree.
goodness. Look at the possession, guys. 81 to 19%.
Wow.
Fuck's sake.
I don't have to sing the Mustafi song.
Oh, Daniel is
Thing
supposed
is
to do
as
the
well-
Ozil rendition.
Thing is, well, I don't actually blame Arteta for this result. I blame David Luiz. Solely at his door, David Luiz. because until then, yes, we didn't have listen, against Man City, you're going to hardly have any possession, whether you're a good team or not. But David Luiz has single-handedly lost us the game. He cost us the first goal, and he cost us the second goal.
I just can't believe it was that. I can't believe
Oh my God. Sane is warming up. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Sane's come in. Here we go,
Yeah,
boys.
David Luiz, right?
5-0.
David Luiz can just fuck off. David Luiz can go and
He was
Take his
useless.
fucking-
He was
End his
useless
contract
against
today.
Brentford. He was useless against Brentford, and then you think, okay, maybe he, of course, he shouldn't be starting the game today. But if he's coming on, you think he'd want to be professional and not just fuck around.
David
he
Luiz
comes
is
on
an
and he's just
absolute
completely-
fucking tool.
He comes on and he's just completely clown shoes. I mean, fucking hell.
We've still not had a shot on target. I lost my prediction of 60th minute.
And Chelsea fans are celebrating. They're saying thank you, David Luiz.
Well,
Chelsea
people are
fans can
celebrating
go,
that we didn't
get
yeah, you know
Liverpool.
what? Chelsea fans can go fuck themselves as well because
Well, they sold him to us and we took it. We took the bait. So we are equally bigger fuckers.
It's not a bait exactly. He's not quick enough to play against a team like Manchester City. He has given us some good points as well, like a headed goal which was the winner. It's obvious.
my nan moves quicker than David Luiz. Do you know what I mean? And she's like 70 odd.
No, but exactly we know that he's not gonna be playing against a team like City. He's not gonna be doing much. So that is a well-known fact. You can't do anything about it. That is why he wasn't played. Arteta didn't play him. But when we are injury prone, then we know that this is gonna happen.
To be honest, if you've got a problem with your knee, and you do what Xhaka did, he step over. I mean, he basically stepped over and twisted his ankle. I mean, that's got nothing to do with fitness. That's just fucking hard luck. That's what that is. But it's typical that it always happens
That's just
to us.
Xhaka. That's just Xhaka.
I'm just saying it's typical hard luck. It always happens to us.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Bellerin is not injured.
Wow, what a ball from De Bruyne, but just
He's got a problem, De Bruyne.
To be honest, Bellerin hasn't really had a lot of the ball to do.
No, he's been fine against Sterling. He's been fine. He's not been that bad against Sterling. There have been worse players, obviously, so that is the reason.
What is Arteta going to wait until the 70th minute to make substitutions?
Open BBC Sounds.
Another idiot,
He's slow. I had given Arsene Wenger the name Tortoise because he was slow. He used to wait till 70 minutes.
This one's another tie, motherfucker.
He's already had to make 3 changes though, Arteta. So
Two changes.
Sorry, yeah, that's right. Mustafi's still there, even though he might as well not be there. I mean, you can't see him there.
Okay. City is making a couple of changes. This is just a normal update.
Oh, yes, I know.
Foden and Bernardo Silva coming on.
Foden's come on,
Fuck's
Jesus
sake.
Christ.
What a load of old bollocks.
Mahrez off. And David Silva off.
Oh, good. KDB still on then.
Can I change my prediction? We're probably going to get relegated.
Yeah.
Can I just change my prediction? With David
yeah.
Luiz in the team, we're going to be in the Championship next season. We're going to be in the Brazilian I Like Fucking Up Championship next season.
See, now there are 3 games. The Brighton one. What's after that? The Liverpool. Which one is there? After that, Brighton.
David Luiz should be
Southampton.
in the Brazilian. David Luiz should be in the Brazilian Morris Dancers team next year, not Arsenal.
You need to remember Germany lost 7-0 while David Luiz was playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Germany beat them 7-0. Brazil.
Yeah, you start to connect all the dots. It's like.
Do you know what, Nitesh? Put your name is All Lives Matter. You should put apart from David Luiz at the end of that.
Oh, dang you.
Yeah,
What's
probably.
the face mask rules? The face mask rules in the UK, Brownie, is that especially you have to wear a full face mask so no one can see you.
Yeah.
Damon Spurs. Just wait till Friday.
Arsenal are making.
Spanked.
Hold on.
What?
Arsenal are making 3 changes coming up now.
Where is it?
I was just going to say to him, Damon.
Kroenke out. Kroenke subbed out for someone else.
That'll be Josh Kroenke, Ralston Haley, and Stan Kroenke substituted for David Luiz, and David Luiz.
I'll tell you what
They
the
can-
subs are.
yeah.
I'll tell you.
They can
I'll
go
tell
and have
you.
a threesome for that bullshit.
You know, you will be surprised by listening to what the subs are.
Do you want to drink
Niles,
something?
Nelson, and Lacazette.
Why are we bringing
way.
on Pepe?
Are
We need
you
to have a shot on
joking? Where's
target. Come on.
Pepe?
Have a shot.
Niles, Nelson, and Lacazette.
Yeah,
And I'll tell
Arteta's
you
lost it.
I'll tell you who all are
Bastard.
going off. Nikitia, Guendouzi, and the third one is Willock.
And Kitty's
What
been
about
good.
Pepe?
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
told
that's
you.
it.
I'm not
That's
very
all it's
optimistic.
on. That's
Do
all
you know
it's
what,
on.
Nit-
It's all
do you know what,
fine,
Nitesh? You've just ruined my Christmas, and it's not even happened yet. You've just actually ruined.
Arteta has lost the plot.
He's
What the heck are you
stupid.
doing? Where's Pepe?
Bastard. We kept worshipping him like, God, what the fuck are we smoking?
And he got
Look at that.
Liam Damon giving it larger
know
and
who
larger
to-
than chat.
You know
Wait
who
till
to
Friday,
are
Liam.
sitting on the bench?
Wait till Friday. Wait till Friday, Liam. You're gonna get fucked by United, I tell you.
Martinelli did not come on. Pepe did not come on. That is why I said they should have started the game.
Arteta's a fucking clown, man. Bastard.
No Martinelli or Pepe.
Exactly.
And we
Jesus.
pinned the hip on this club. Mother.
And Sam, Niles came on ahead of those two guys. I told you so.
What 2 guys?
Pepe and Martinelli.
This is
Playing in midfield.
Oh.
What? Ainsley
Playing
made another
central
in
midfield.
midfield.
He's playing in central midfield. That's why.
I know, but he did come on and those guys didn't. That is what I'm trying to say.
It's because he has to. Because he's taking off central midfielders.
So is that the right call? I don't think so.
he's
These
become
guys,
like Emery.
Yeah, he's literally doing the Emery shit.
Emery 2.0.
Fuck's
Fucking
sake.
idiot.
I'm so annoyed.
Tish, I remember you 2 months ago saying we weren't even going to have a Premier League, so I don't know who should be cocky or not.
I'm waiting for
The only
Aguero.
thing good about today was Daniel's McDonald's.
Oh,
Better than
almost
this game.
another.
Do
De Bruyne almost scored another goal. But
if you
God's sake.
if you're watching on Facebook, do fire up them likes and do subscribe to the channel as well. If you guys the Blind Gooner.
it would have been
Just
a good goal. Sterling
This is
assist and
just-
De Bruyne goal. Yeah.
This is just depressing. This is. It's fucking depressing.
Why wouldn't you play Martinelli or Pepe?
KDB is off. KDB is off. Enjoy, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fernandinho is on, and who's the other guy? I think.
Oh.
Leno saved again.
Look, we got a chance because Kevin De Bruyne has gone off. Fucking hell, yeah. Let's all have a wank.
Yeah. And Laporte is off, I think.
Let's have a circle jerk.
Rodri's on.
What the hell?
How
Who's
many
playing
minutes
centre
left?
then?
How many minutes left? Is like 20
Too
left?
many.
20.
Yeah, around 20. I need to see. They're not showing the time. Yeah, 20 minutes. Plus
20
stoppage.
minutes. And we're 2-0 down. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Let's all celebrate because we're not actually getting battered. This is going to be the lowest score in a big game that we've not conceded.
Simply, did you put that money on Arsenal, which you were
No,
actually
he
going to do?
didn't. I think he didn't, right?
No, I didn't. I was
Good
actually
job.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
Good
we
job.
were discussing in the phone call, Simpy. So, yeah. Wise call.
We're still 70 minutes, no shots.
How will they take a shot when the best
Oh.
players are on the
Edison's
bench?
Wow.
literally Edison's asleep. He's got his sleeping bag out and everything, pillow. What is
They
going
don't,
on?
even have, they don't even have to have a goalkeeper. They can just.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Some-
they can
some-
just leave it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
He
just
can join
sub
me
him
watching
for an out-
RedTube, man. He can
They
join
could
me
just-
watching
they could-
RedTube.
They
Fucking
could
prick.
just sub him for an outfield player. That's what they could do.
Yeah, or probably make him play like Neuer. And
This is depressing.
Tell you what, Aubameyang, he's not going to stay with this. No way he's staying for
Yeah,
this.
no way.
He ain't gonna stay. He isn't gonna stay. I tell you, he isn't gonna stay. He's gone.
I mean,
He
if I
is
was him,
gone.
I'd just think, fuck off. I'm not staying here with this load of shit.
I'm not playing with this bunch of clowns, you know. Fucking hell.
David Luiz cost us the whole game.
Yeah, David Luiz.
That is probably
David Luiz.
that is probably one of the worst single Arsenal player performances I've seen for a long, long time. I'm trying to think of worst performances.
Senderos,
Sanderos.
Juru, Sylvester.
Yeah, but hold on.
They
Let me
didn't
make
come out-
this. Hold on.
they didn't
William
come out
Gallas.
as much as that.
Hold on. Let me make this point, right?
Yeah.
You guys are slagging off Senderos and Giroud, but at least they consistently kept us in the top 4.
Yeah,
Senderos-
there's no way Saka's gonna sign the contract. I doubt it.
Senderos
But who they had in midfield, Daniel, that was another thing. Who they had in
Yeah.
midfield when Juru was there? When Juru,
But at least-
Sanderos
but
was
they
there, they had
consistent-
their midfield, yeah.
But they
They were worse.
consistently kept us in the top 4.
They were
Their
worse than
midfield was
David Luiz.
strong. The midfield and the strike force was strong that time. But now
And
we
yet-
have like only the strikers only. The midfield is non-existent.
Yeah, and
This is
Ceballos was doing well. And but when the goal went in, it all crashed in the second half. Then
We have no ball winning midfielder. None.
that is because
Torreira is half of one.
no, that is because the tactic 4-3-3. The team, these players aren't suited to playing that tactic. Now he has
Yeah.
one more break. Let's see what he can do in this last 20-minute period.
Oh, great. We got a drinks break.
Oh,
Brilliantly.
yeah.
That's the most exciting thing
That's
about the
what
whole
we
entire
needed
thing.
after all.
What are they drinking? Lucasade. I think they need to have Red Bull.
Fucking idiot.
Give up,
steroids.
fucking-
Fuck.
They shouldn't be having a drinks break. What they should be doing is 20 press ups. The whole team.
All
Give up,
fuckers
player.
all drink each other's piss, bastards.
Let's just give our players fucking cyanide.
Look,
But
Kevin,
why
is
Kevin, I don't know what you've been watching on RedTube, mate, but that has no place on a football pitch.
Seriously, what the fuck are they playing, man?
That might be the standard greeting in Malaysia, but come on, they don't do that over here.
Pookie.
Yeah.
Pookie poon poon.
These fuckers supposed to be banned from Pookie. Fuckers don't even deserve.
No, I said it. It was if David Luiz would have come on when City were not in the flow, probably he would have also gotten a bit in the flow. But when City was playing in full flow, he can't do anything. He's not fast enough. He's not fast enough to play against Liverpool and Manchester City. Other teams he can probably survive and do something.
What the heck was Arteta thinking to not play Pepe and Martinelli?
I have no idea about that. I said at the start of the game only.
Hey, another guy.
Drinks
Probably
break.
has-
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what they need. Drink. So fucking put poison in it.
Just down it and run to the toilet and stay in the toilet.
And the other thing is now he had Kolasinac on the bench. He could have probably not played him as a centre back, but if they played like with 3 at the back and brought him on as a wing back,
A wing
that
back,
tactic
yeah,
would
he
have
works
worked.
well. Yeah.
You know, for
Yeah.
once, Mustafi hasn't been that bad compared to David Luiz.
Yeah,
What's
That's
kind
what
of
you're going to compare him to David Luiz, isn't it?
David
Yeah.
Luiz
You
is
compare him to
taken.
David Luiz. Everyone
Yeah,
looks good, don't they?
Mustafi
Compared to
hasn't
him.
been that bad.
Even I look good compared to David Luiz. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, look what Omar's put in the chat. I was just going to read this out. I just saw on Twitter as well. So against the top 6, we played 25 games. We've got 0 wins, 10 draws, 15 defeats, and 0 clean sheets.
yeah, that's a great record.
Zero wins. Not even 1 win.
Oh, 0 clean sheets. That's even a bigger surprise.
Actually, we got 1 clean sheet according to Sky Sports, but yeah, not much better.
Can I just say, even a brothel's got more clean sheets than us.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, they just tweeted
That's
that.
for sure.
Daniel.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
10 out of 75 points, apparently. What the hell?
Yeah, we did lose to Brentford after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last season we beat Barcelona and Real Madrid, so
And Tierney goes in the book.
Oh god, I thought you were going to say red card then.
No,
Or
it's
say
yellow.
down. I thought you were going to say
Yellow.
down.
Yellow. Don't worry.
Teeny's on the stretcher.
We
What?
have 2
Yeah,
shots.
Tierney goes in the book. Tierney goes in the book.
No, Chocolate Hips is surviving. Don't worry. He's not injured yet.
All right, for another game. How many more games left?
But I was disappointed when Pablo Mari went off. He was like a good shout.
Yeah, he was slicing up the
he was
forwards.
looking okay, wasn't he? He was looking pretty good, to be honest.
He wanted that revenge.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, do fire up them likes and do subscribe to the Blind Gooner YouTube channel if you aren't watching on Facebook.
Tom Guna saying there goes the unbeaten run in 2020.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing all the Arteta fanboys were clinging on to, wasn't it? Oh, we're still unbeaten. Oh, we're still unbeaten. That's because we can't fucking win a game either, is it? I mean, just...
Sam's doing the granny voice. Come on, Sam.
Still unbeaten. We're still unbeaten. Oh.
Sam, the vanilla sticks will come after you.
I want a bit of butter. I'm a buttercrotch, I do.
Buttercrotch.
Buttercrotch.
Yeah, you love it when a fucking Cardiff FC fan is trying to give it large to you. I mean, it's like a mosquito trying to have fucking sex with an elephant.
Are you calling?
Saka and Martinelli won't stay after their contract runs out.
Are you calling Adam's date an elephant?
To be fair, even a mosquito is bigger than Cardiff City.
Oh my!
Good one, Daniel.
Sagner, who's played for Arsenal.
Yeah.
He just tweeted saying, "I believe he can still play." He said, "I can still play." So he wants to come back and play for Arsenal.
What did he
That's
say? I
pretty-
can still play. I can
Yeah, he
still
said,
play
"Well,
better.
he said, well, I believe I can still play."
I mean, that tells you. That tells you.
That's
how
the current
fucking
state of
shit
our
they
club.
are.
Yeah.
That tells you how fucking shit they are, honestly.
Our ex-players coming and telling that they can play better. What the fuck are we defending? And Arteta seems to see something in these players. Absolute clowns.
He had the chance to let Xhaka and Mustafi go. He didn't.
And you know the worst thing as well, Aguero's coming on now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God's
yes.
sake. Oh, actually,
God's sake.
don't score
Forget
Aguero, please.
3-1,
Waste
more
everyone.
like 3-0.
Waste
3-0.
everyone.
Yeah, and one Ceballos got another knock.
Oh god, he's on 4 more than a mop.
So, whom do you think will be? What will be the centre back pairing for the next game?
I don't care, to be honest.
Martinez and Lacazette.
Now listen, we're going to find out who comes back fit or not. We don't know yet. That's the thing. We don't know yet.
I want the season to end
The
already.
centre-back pairing is
Put
going to
us
be
out of our
Stan.
misery.
The centre-back pairing is going to be Stan and Josh Kroenke.
Finally, the useless striker is off.
Lacazette.
No, Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus played because he is fast. Otherwise, he has no other attribute that maybe probably work rate. He
Not
has no
too
other
bad.
attribute. Yeah.
I quite like Gabriel Jesus.
And can we score? Can we score? No, we can't.
Oh my god, we've not even had a shot. Have we still not had a shot?
No.
Oh
Ed-
my god, we actually
City-
haven't.
One of City's players is seriously hurt. Ederson charged out of the goal and he took his own player out.
Oh, Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia's down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bad injury. The stretcher and like a lot of people are out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Wait, so who they're playing then? They've still got Otamendi and Stones. And they played
Yeah.
a little kid against us. They played a little
Yeah.
kid and they still managed to keep a clean sheet.
Without a shot on target.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I've just seen that tackle now.
Me too.
And we still missed the open net as well.
Yeah. Why would you play Saka on the right side when that is not his natural side?
He's pulling a Emery.
Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out.
No, I'm not saying Arteta out, but that was a stupid decision. And his substitutes are equally bad.
His substitutes have been shit every game.
Nothing new.
So this
Now
is what
those-
All
happens.
managers seem to do the
I'm
same
just seeing
shit,
the
playing players out of position. You know, all managers seem to do that, especially Arsenal
Well, this
managers.
Well, this-
Sergio Aguero's on.
This is what happens when you have a manager who's never been a manager before. So yeah.
Big up to everyone who said we want Emery out and Arteta in.
Clowns.
I said
As
it
much
at
as
that
we
point
slate
of time
him,
as well.
Yeah.
The team isn't good enough. The team isn't good enough. It's not just Emery. It's not good enough.
Many
How can
people
you-
said that. Many
When
people said
Arteta-
that the players are not good.
Well,
enough.
I don't think we're gonna score.
When Arteta
Daniel,
came
you'll
on,
have to sing the Ozil song then.
No. Hey, listen, the Özil song was coming at the end of the season. So,
I thought you were like, the season is over for us now.
so let me tell you, right? If David Luiz plays any more games, we're fucked.
He's not playing. the
He is
next
gonna
week.
play.
We won't see him for another 3 games though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'll be. We'll probably win those next.
Thank
3
fuck
games.
for that.
We'll probably
But you'll
win
see him
those-
for the next 5 games.
we'll probably win those next 3 games, and then he'll come back in and he'll
Fuck
put
it
in a
up all over again.
performance like a clown, and then yeah.
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
Even Arteta doesn't rate him.
See, the problem is he's 33. He's not getting any faster. The next three games will be Brighton, Southampton, and Sheffield.
Yeah, but Nitesh, what baffles me is if Arteta don't really rate David Luiz, but why are they trying to give him a contract extension instead of Auba and Saka?
No, they want everyone to sign. The problem was before the lockdown pandemic, he was good. He was the best.
What's that name?
Not just Mustafi. He was better than Mustafi. But the
It's not
thing is,
finished
we all
yet.
know he can't do anything against a fast attack.
Do you want
He
another
can't do
drink?
anything. He's not fast.
Have another chat,
It's like you
Are you
remember when
drunk enough?
Paul Mertesacker was at Arsenal during his
Yeah.
later years. He's not fast enough.
See,
What will he
Suzanne had the right idea. Before Arsenal kicked off, she downed half a bottle of gin. Maybe everybody should do that when watching Arsenal.
You're right, you'll forget about it, I'm sure.
It's the only way. It's the only way Arsenal look good.
Probably,
She said it's more exciting watching paint dry.
Yeah, just about.
probably that way Xhaka will move faster, David Luiz will move faster, and even Mustafi will move faster.
The only thing is that though, watching paint dry, blind person doesn't get the satisfaction because it's not like we can exactly watch paint dry, is it?
Adam Brownie's so funny. Popcorn
Yeah, I
AFTV
saw that.
later on. Yeah. I tell you what, at least we're on fucking TV. Your club hasn't been on TV for 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your club hasn't. I don't even think your club's won a trophy in black and white, let alone colour.
I think the injury is very bad looking at the reaction of the players.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
players are very much.
they look
I
like
didn't see what happened.
No, probably it's just because they're trying to cover themselves.
Eric Garcia, he's probably thought, fucking hell, I'm playing against this shit Arsenal team. I'm going to fucking fake an injury.
Yeah, they're all distraught, man. They're all distraught. They're all disturbed, you know. Their face reaction says it all.
It must be the tongue getting stuck in the throat or something like that. Or maybe they're just taking precaution for the concussion thing.
Yeah, maybe they're worried about something with his neck or.
Yeah. At least, like, we lost 2 centre backs and almost lost a third. They had to lose one sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they still got 2 on the bench, Otamendi and Stones. And they can put Fernandinho back there as well.
I think that is what is going to happen because Rodri has come on now.
Wouldn't it be good if this game gets called off and then we'd have to play it again? Like, you know,
Oh,
And we'll get
yeah,
hammered.
we'll get a
We'll
cricket
get
score.
hammered final. Yeah.
Yeah, losing was.
yeah,
Daniel,
Suzanne.
don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be at least 10 minutes of added time. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we'll probably.
We can
see-
still come back. We can still come back.
that's not happening, Kevin.
He
Kevin,
knows
the
it.
only
He's
come-
just being
Kevin,
sarcastic.
the only
Reliability.
Kevin, the only comeback you're seeing tonight is on RedTube, mate.
Yeah, I'm literally going to do that. Jerk out of frustration. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Simply again the reaction. I think it's because they're just covering their faces because of the virus. I don't think it's like they're not like it's not because that it's a very horrific thing. They are trying to protect themselves because the medical staff just came in. So like a mask, they're using it.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's-
like it's not like a Fabrice Mwamba injury. It's not like a.
Oh, that was sick, man. That was sick.
Yeah, probably if they hit David Luiz on the head a bit, his memories and his brain would come back to functioning.
I remember that. I remember watching that game. That where Fabrice Mwamba got injured.
What happened to him? I
where
can't remember.
He had his heart stopped. So he
He literally
basically-
traveled to heaven.
Yeah,
Oh.
he literally. It took 75 minutes to revive him. And
Jeez.
yeah, and that's why now they have to have defibrillators at all the grounds and the.
It happened at Spurs, right, Daniel? At Spurs, right? I think at White Hart Lane, right? That incident.
I think the only thing that they're trying to do is probably he may have a neck injury or something. So now, yeah, they're placing him on the stretcher. So I think it's
Yeah,
not that
concussion,
bad.
Yeah.
A concussion, yeah.
Procedure and the neck injury probably.
Yeah.
Do we get a free goal because one of their players also got injured?
No.
Gave us 2.
We
Wouldn't
couldn't
it be
even score
funny,
a fucking
though?
free
Wouldn't it-
goal.
Not that it's ever going to happen, but wouldn't it be funny if we came back and scored 2 goals? Because the Man City players will be not concentrating.
Daniel, you are smoking a different type of drug, Daniel. I don't know what the hell are you smoking in there, man.
Kevin, you missed.
Daniel.
You missed my earlier comment. I said not that it's going to happen, which is
Daniel, wouldn't it be funny if they scored a couple of more and it ended 4-0 or final?
no, that would just be normal Arsenal.
But it would be funny. Let's see what happens now. They're planning to restart with
Why
a
is there
drop ball.
300? Why is there 300 people inside the ground? They said that there's 300 people inside the ground.
Probably the
different
medical
functions.
stuff. Yeah.
All the different functions. You've got security. You've got sports journalists. You've got some stadium staff that are needed.
Broadcasters. Yeah.
Broadcasters. All of that.
Yeah, I think the media box isn't the media box will be normal. They will be obviously having to maintain some social distancing, but obviously they won't stop the media from coming in. And that is located on top of the broadcasters and stuff. Apart from that, broadcasters and the ground staff. And obviously the medical staff, there will be a lot of it because both teams will have probably some injuries because the season has just restarted. As we have already seen, you always need some people to take the other guys. Like if you need to rush someone to the hospital, so there is like around 7 or 8 people at least backup for that.
Still do have
The thing
injuries.
is, he collided with Edison as well. It wasn't
Yeah.
even there.
I'm
No,
guessing it must be. I'm guessing the injury can't look very good since they're not showing replays.
Maybe.
They did show one replay, but
Yeah, but they're not showing any more replays. And then normally
It
when
looks
they're,
really
when they're not showing replays, it's normally quite a bad injury.
it wasn't quite evident what exactly happened, but I think it was an elbow to the head or neck, something like that. Because he charged to punch the ball and he got the ball, but his
Those
arm
studies with 10
probably.
men.
No, I think they made the substitution. Aguero came on. 11 minutes of added time.
11 minutes of added
Added
time. That's
time.
hilarious.
Yeah, 11 minutes of added misery.
11 minutes.
11 minutes of fucking miserable fucking.
Yeah. 11 minutes of fucking torture.
Brownie has
Misery.
something
Yeah.
to say. Brownie has something to say to you, Daniel, again.
Oh, Brownie's always got something to say.
Uh,
What's he
he's
saying?
saying, Ty, I told you before, take off that Daniel mask.
That's the only thing that's making sense right now.
Come back when Cardiff
Oh,
start
Aguero hit
winning
the post.
titles.
And it's a 3-0.
Oh, for God's
Oh
sake!
my god.
Aguero hit the
Crap.
post, but he got an assist.
Oh,
It's
So Aguero
Aguero.
gets an assist. No, Foden scored. Aguero got an assist.
Oh, for God's sake, man! We're crap. 0 shots. What is the point?
Come on, one more. Come on, Aguero,
Crap.
score a goal.
Pritish, what are you
Absolutely
doing?
crap, man.
I'm watching.
Make
I'm
it a
playing
thrashing.
FPL. I'm playing FPL.
What crap! Absolute crap.
Well,
Have we even
Zidane's
got
happy.
the ball out of
He's
our
a
own half
City
yet?
fan, so he's happy.
Now just see why I can't watch Arsenal without JD because
It
just
could have been.
The funny thing is, this is really supposed to be. I mean, the Blind Gooner is supposed to be an Arsenal-related channel, and 90% of the chat's not fucking Arsenal.
It would have been a Sterling assist and an Aguero goal, but he hit the post and it rebounded and Foden finished.
Absolute crap, man.
what a load of bollocks.
Where are the players?
When you guys were defending that Arteta is going to do this and he has done this, like with respect to Nketiah and stuff, it was evident he is not serious about the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Natasha. I said that Arteta's trying to do the best with what he's got with the squad that he's got.
Well, he ain't doing
And
shit.
it's clear. No, but it's clearly evident that I'm not even sure that Arteta is to blame for this result.
Our best
He
was
is-
in the bench, Daniel. Our best was in the bench.
Why is
That was the
Martinelli
problem.
and Pepe on the bench?
Because let me say this right, Pepe, he's not put in a consistent run of form when he was being played. Martinelli, yes, I agree with you. That's questionable, but Pepe, he's not really shown enough to warrant a start in a big game.
At least they would feel threatened about Pepe. They would be on the back foot a bit because
No,
he can.
I'm not so sure. I just think Arteta's just. I don't blame Arteta for the performance. I blame certain individuals like David Luiz, and you can't really blame Arteta for that because he only put David Luiz on because Mari got injured and.
No, he should have probably played with the back three.
Yeah.
If he didn't want to play
Reverted to a
David,
back three, and bring
He
in
knows-
Kolasinac as a wing back. Yeah.
and I said this before as well that he should have gone for the attack in the first 20 odd minutes. You saw
I'm not saying
how sloppy
I'm not
City
saying that Arteta isn't blameless because leaving out Martinelli and Pepe for me is questionable because he's not really shown enough to warrant a start. But I don't think Arteta is fully to blame. I think that these players have to take a lot of responsibility.
No,
A
I'm
lot
not
of
saying anything about the
responsibility.
Saka
And
decision.
these players aren't up to the task. These players aren't good enough. And I've
Effort
said
is
would
a
you-
liability.
It's all well and good. It's all well and good. It's all well and good chopping and changing a manager, but when you've got the same shit, it's not going to change. So, like, even if we sacked Arteta now, and I'm not saying sack Arteta now, no way, but I'm just putting into context that if we change the manager now, they've still got to come in and work with the same shit. So, for me, these players have got to be changed. Not necessarily Arteta, but a lot of these players have got to be binned.
Silva missed the chance. It could have been 4-0.
Mm.
It's not that. The problem was always with the team. Emery was trying to do a thing. Fans don't give him time. Now they will see this performance. They're not going to give Arteta too much time as well.
Yeah,
They
they're
will-
not going to give Arteta time. And see, the
And
thing is,
yeah.
there's going to be fans out there, right, that criticise the fact that he left out Ozil, but then when Ozil comes in and puts in a bad performance, they're going to be going, oh, well, why is Ozil playing? He played shit. See, I don't think Ozil should be in the team, like, full stop.
And the next thing is, as I said before, that Arteta hasn't really made that much of a difference. you know that you have to, if your center back is going off injured, if you don't want to play David Luiz, that is why you have not kept him in the team, then you should go to a back three and probably switch to a back five. And if you had to attack City, you had to do it in the first 20 minutes or so when they were so poor, they were so slow, and it's 4-0. No,
Oh,
it's
you're
not.
taking the piss.
No, it's not. It's not. Aguero missed it. He had an open chance, but he missed it. He put
It's
it wide.
just stupid.
I can't watch anymore.
So we've kind of lost our game in hand. So okay, so now it's listen, it's
Sam is lost for words.
I sort of expected us to lose
Oh,
this game.
it's just the same. It's just the same shit, different day, isn't it? That's what it is. You know, it's like Groundhog Day without Bill Murray.
Thing is, though, like I say, Arteta actually left out David Luiz. Like you can't
For a
blame.
reason.
Like I'm not blaming him for the injuries because listen, that's unfortunately that's just Arsenal. We always get injuries.
That's part of the job. So obviously you need to have a solution. If you don't want David
But
Luiz to come on,
I'm just like David Luiz is. David
What was
Luiz
you thinking
is.
of this lineup, though?
Yeah, Arteta fucked up with this lineup, man.
I was
Yeah,
quite
it
happy
is.
with the lineup. I was quite happy with the lineup.
It's not the strongest. It's not the strongest.
I was quite happy with the lineup because it was different. It wasn't what we expected. And
Different
had it
isn't
been
always
different,
right.
no, but
It's different,
here's
but
the
players
thing,
are-
right?
The players
Yeah,
that are
but
playing
Sam-
are not good
But
enough.
Sam, had it have been what we expected, we would have criticised him for doing the same lineup.
No, I wouldn't.
We would
Yeah,
have.
no,
We
the
would have said.
the main
We
problem
would
I
have
is
don't
said,
think so.
we would have said, he's put Ozil in. Oh my God, he's put Lacazette
Yeah,
in.
Ozil, I agree. We should have done something different.
Ozil is the
about
only
Ozil.
thing. Yeah, we all agree.
Yeah.
But Martinelli, Pepe, and all these players, Lacazette and all these players should be starting instead of
and
being in
the
the bench.
next thing is
Hmm.
you don't change your formation to a 4-4-3 in a 4-3-3 in a game against Manchester City. If you're serious, you can
Well,
change it after that.
You wanted to change it to a 5. You wanted to change it to a 5 at the back. You did.
But this formation is not what they can play.
Oh fuck it! No, we could play
almost had a
five.
chance
We
to
couldn't
score.
play 5 at the back neither because that's too
We
defensive.
We had to play that because, as you can
No,
see,
we
what the
couldn't,
centre backs just
Nitesh.
did.
Nitesh,
You could-
we couldn't.
We had to just
Couldn't.
park the bus and then play the long ball. We already were
Damage
playing the long
limitation.
ball.
Yeah.
We need a more defender.
Oh look,
the
we have
problem is always the defender.
we have a corner, or we've had a corner. Or,
Yeah,
We had a corner before
we
as well.
had
Saka
it.
took one.
Yeah.
I blame Pookie.
Yeah.
Reece
It's all the
Nelson is taking the
fucking-
corner.
You
And
know
he
what?
doesn't cross the first man.
I blame fucking
David Luiz.
David Luiz. Fucking, if he starts the next game, I tell you what, I'm giving up.
He's missing 3 games now.
Oh,
Right?
finally.
Yeah, you won't watch.
First shot on target, man.
Oh, he's giving up. He's giving up. Okay, fair enough. So there we go. David Luiz is not,
Given up.
Thing is, as well, we're probably not going to have Mari as well because he's probably going to be injured.
Yeah, and no more Zaka.
Oh, so it's going to be holding.
Xhaka, no more Xhaka.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, we've still had no shots on target. That wasn't even a
Wonder
shot
what
on
Yeah,
happens
target.
that
to
wasn't a
Torreira.
shot on target. It wasn't a shot on target. Injured.
101 minutes and 0 shots on target. What's the point?
Oh my god.
That just
well.
shows how poor we are. That's what it does. It shows how poor we are.
onto Brighton next week. Onto Brighton in
Yeah, another
3
defeat
days'
in
time.
face.
If we don't win against Brighton, then what the hell
Yeah.
is the point?
Well-
Embarrassing. More pay will rip us up again.
We are probably not gonna because our centre backs will be missing. And
Is it-
yeah,
Is it going to be Mustafi and Holding?
Most
Mustafi, yes.
likely.
Holding, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Chambers isn't coming back.
Oh, God.
when is Chelsea playing?
Saturday
Are they playing Saturday?
against Villa.
Because we've got so what is it? We've got we've got Brighton at 3:00 on Saturday.
Let me just
I
check.
don't have Mings. I should have had Mings, man. But anyways, it didn't even use Martinelli.
Yeah, no, Sunday, Daniel. Sunday, just before the Merseyside derby. just before.
Oh, okay. Who are they playing?
Aston Villa.
Villa.
Oh, okay. That'll be probably easy for Chelsea then.
No, it doesn't seem to be the case. It might be another drawish game. And Villa will have an advantage that they played the game against Sheffield today, so they will have a bit
Sheffield
of momentum. Yeah, they weren't that good, but at least they played a professional game.
Isn't it ironic that now we've only got like 2 minutes to go? Arsenal are starting to put in some fucking effort.
I said
And
3-1, and then now I'm questioning
time.
if we'll even get one.
Full
Now
time.
it's done.
Full time.
Yeah,
We didn't have any
Full
shots.
time.
Lovely.
wonderful.
So Leno, man of match then for us.
The only player
For
who
us?
played for us.
The only player who actually did something good.
Do you know what? I'm not even picking a man in a match because they're all shit.
It really is bad, isn't it? It really is bad.
They're all shit.
I'm losing my shit.
My
man.
prediction lost. I said 3-1 and it was 3-0.
Yeah, we didn't get that goal because obviously we didn't pick the right attack.
Didn't have a shot, that's why.
Absolutely shit performance.
As we said it, that we are not worried about City scoring the goals, but where will our goal come from? And when you change the formation, when you know Aubameyang can't play anywhere apart from the center properly,
To be fair, even Aubameyang was shit tonight.
He didn't do anything.
he's not. He can't do anything.
What he
in
can
that
do?
position.
What can he do?
Nah, but he was
I said
shit. Come on.
3-1.
And he keeps playing him there. That's what gives on my fucking nerves. He keeps playing him out wide, and yet he scores goals now and again because he's that good. If he gets a chance, he'll score. But the thing is that 90% of the game, he's just completely invisible. And it's every game because he plays him out there.
And everybody says, right? And this is where everybody says that Aubameyang is world class, and I question it. I question it because it doesn't matter whether you're playing left or right or in the middle.
All right, Daniel, let's put it this way. If Aguero was in our team, what would he have done in our team in today's form? I don't think so.
He would have
Nothing.
had
He
a
cannot do
chance.
anything.
Yeah, he would have had a chance though.
They
He
would have had
a
shots
chance.
on goal on net.
Yeah,
No.
he would have had shots on goal. See, this is where I question Aubameyang.
Aubameyang is a very good striker. He's very, very good.
He goes
should be
missing in
playing out
the
left.
important games. He goes
It's because he
missing.
gets
You are
played
playing
out
in
left.
the wrong position. Yes.
Yeah, but
He's doing
see, it doesn't matter.
playing
It doesn't
people in the
matter.
wrong
Yeah,
position.
but it doesn't matter, right? Aubameyang's played out left all season, right?
Yeah, and he struggled out left all season.
Yes.
Just because he's been playing out there doesn't mean it's right. He's been playing out.
He's a
position all
centre
season.
forward.
But last
He's a
season he
centre
got-
forward.
You can't really say he struggled because last season he got golden boot. So that's not
That's
really
just-
struggling
Oh,
from
he played,
playing
that's
out
because he
left.
played.
You
That's because
even
he played in the middle some games, and then when he played out left, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's that good. He can score. He scores goals when he gets chances, even when he plays out left. But he should.
But where is he in the big games? What did I say to you? Hold on. Hold on. What did I say?
A lot more.
What did I say to you a couple of streams ago? I said Aubameyang goes missing in the big games. In the little
We scored
games,
against United.
He's
come on. I said the big games. Do you know what I
So
mean?
United's not a big game then.
No, they're on the same level as us. Maybe a little bit better than us because, you know, with the sort of players they've got.
They're four
But they're
places
on-
above
but
us on the table.
Yeah, but they're only there because we are shit, and they are shit. Really, they've just been fortunate that results have gone their way. But when you look at them as a club and you look at us
Not
as a
really.
club, we're about the same. We're about the same. If anything, they're probably a little bit ahead of us, but not much. But they're about the same in terms of progression as a club.
They have beaten all the big teams this season.
yeah.
They
Their
are lost-
quality overshadows us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
because
midfield-
that's what I said to you.
Red
That's what
McTominay-
that's what I said to you. They're slightly better. The difference
Red
is, right?
McTominay have outshined Pogba.
Hold on. Let me say this right. United and Arsenal. We're in the same progressions as clubs, The only difference is United perform in the big games and perform shit in the little games. We're the opposite way around. We perform great in the little games, but shit in the big games. That's what I'm saying to you. That an Aubameyang.
What is that? Aubameyang's our best player.
Yeah, he's our best player. But what does he do in the big games?
Scores goals.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he really does not. He doesn't score in the big games.
Look at his history then. I forgot. Fucking.
He doesn't score in the big games.
One, because he's playing out of position. Center forward. Everybody says that he has to play in center forward. If let's say if we put Aguero out in the wing, he cannot be even performing.
And then he got golden boot last year. He got golden boot.
It's because how many times do I have to say this? How many times do I have to say this? When he gets chances, he scores goals. He is that clinical.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean he's playing. It doesn't mean he's playing well.
No, I said that.
Because he's still 90% invisible in the game, even though he's scoring a goal.
That's what I'm saying to you, Sam. A world class player.
That's because he's playing out
90%.
He's not getting support. He's out of position. How many reasons do you need? Yeah.
He's that good. The whole point is he's that good a player that when he's played out of position, he still scores goals. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but not when it matters in big games. Not when it matters in big games.
Experimenting with players, so why not play Martinelli?
When has he scored against the big teams?
Hang on, I'm going through.
He hasn't. It's just that Man United game.
Exactly, and Tottenham.
Yeah, and Lacazette's the same as well. Occasional goal against Chelsea.
Yeah, and has he scored? Yeah, and has he scored against the big teams like Man City's, the Liverpools? No,
yeah, but the whole team's been useless against all the big.
They can't be pulling the string.
Yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is, when people are banging on about these strikers and we can't lose Lacazette because he's influential. We can't lose Aubameyang. Have they really done it against the big teams?
How can we look? So who's going to score 30 goals for us then? Tell me that. If we give away Aubameyang now on a free, which we most likely will do, I don't know. Maybe we'll cash in. We'll get 30.
I'm not fussed about getting 30 goals a season, but what I want is
you're not fussed about 30 goals. You're not fussed about getting 30 goals a season, really.
Daniel, without him, we'll be in the relegation zone.
Hold on, yeah. I get that. I completely get that. But then that's because we played shit this season, right? The thing is, right, getting 30 goals a season, hasn't it just proved that Aubameyang's goals coming in this season and last season, has it really improved us as a team? No, it hasn't. I'd rather have a player who is more hard-working in games, who can actually put in a shift and do the dirty work as well as maybe get 20 goals a season. Because look at Aubameyang, right? Yeah, he's scoring all these goals, but it really made a difference. And if he was that world class, right, he would have got us through the last season, the last 4 games. You know, when we were challenging for the top 4, he would have got us there, but he didn't. He went missing in those games just as much as any other player.
So you're going to blame me on him then? Is that what you're going to do?
No. I'm just saying, where was he in the Europa League final?
Where was anyone in the Europa League final?
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Daniel. He's got an overhead kick. He's got an overhead goal against Olympiacos. What we did.
But
he saved us, but we considered.
But what I'm saying to you guys is that if he was that world class, and I'm not saying he's
got one of the best goal scoring ratios in the world.
I am not saying he's a shit player. I'm just saying that when you look at it in the context of everything, where is he in the big games? And I know, listen, I'm not talking about his Olympiacos miss or his Tottenham miss.
So you're going to say the same about Henry then?
No, I'm not talking about his misses there, because, see, the thing is, every player misses chances. But what I'm saying to you is, Aubameyang, it's not the first time he's gone missing in games. It's not the first time he's gone missing.
How many times do I have to explain it to you? why he goes
It's
missing.
not about being
I've
out left.
It is
It's not
about being out left. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, because he's much better as a striker up front.
He's played there. He's played there his whole career for Arsenal
hasn't.
out left. Out
No,
left.
he hasn't.
Yes,
He played up front.
Yes,
No,
he
he
has.
hasn't. No.
He has. He's played out
He's
there.
played- started off up front. And then he got
Wenger
moved out left.
Wenger used to play him out left before
Sometimes,
Wenger
yeah.
left, and then Emery always played him out left, and Arteta's always played him out left.
And everyone still says the same. The games he's played up front as a
Everybody
striker,
else.
central up front, he's played better. He's played better in those games. Contributes more. He does more. He's more visible in the game. He's hardly visible when he plays out left. It's the same. It's the same. All
But the thing
time.
is,
Everyone
he
says the same.
can do the work great. He can do the work great. Like you were saying that his game was good against United. Yeah, great. That was a brilliant performance. If he applied that against the big teams, like the Man Cities, the Liverpools, he'd do really well. But he doesn't
Well,
apply that.
a lot of people would say Manchester United is a big team. A lot of people would say that, actually. I mean, to be fair. But you can say the same for Henry. Henry hardly scored any goals in any of the big final. I don't think he ever scored in a single final for us.
He scored against Chelsea. He scored on Henry
In both
was.
finals.
I'm not talking about finals. I'm talking
Well,
about
isn't that
big
big game
games.
you're talking about? Yeah, well, you
I'm
said
talking
Aubameyang
about big
didn't score
games.
in a
I'm
final.
talking about big games against the top teams, and Man City and Liverpool. This is what I'm saying. I'm not
Natasha's
saying
not
that. I'm not saying that Aubameyang.
Well, what are you trying to
is-
say then? You keep saying the same thing again and again. What are you trying to say? Is he not good enough then? Is that what you're saying? I would say he's good enough.
I'm not saying that Aubameyang is not a great player. I'm just saying that he's not the player that people think he is.
But then when I tell you he is, and then you say you say he's not. And then when I try to say, well, he's played that position, then you say he's good. He scored a golden boot. I mean, he got a golden boot. So how can we want to get rid of a golden boot winner then?
I'm not
And,
saying get
I'll
rid
just-
of him. I'm not saying. I'm
I'll
just
just inform
saying
you guys.
that he's.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
just
go
want
on,
to say
Nitesh.
3,500 people saw the video on Facebook.
Oh wow!
Wow,
And
That's good. Well done.
Wow,
that's really good.
good.
yeah, and the next
3,500 more people. That's more people than going to watch Cardiff an entire season, isn't it?
And the next thing is, you remember when I was saying why I got the Lacazette jersey over Aubameyang? Because I said that Lacazette is an overall a better player than Aubameyang. Anyways, the thing is, Aubameyang is a goal scorer. You were saying he got the golden boot last season because we had a creative midfielder. When there is no creative midfielder, there will be no chances. Aubameyang has to create his own chances, and he can't do that. As simple as that. Even Lacazette has struggled this season because there is no creative midfielder. Aaron Ramsey was there till last season.
Every good striker, well, nearly every big striker has to have a creative midfield to help him. That's the way it is.
Let me ask
Yeah.
you
That's
guys
the
an
way it
honest
is.
question, right? If Aubameyang was up front, do you really think he'd be a different?
Yeah.
He'd be a better player.
Yes, he'll be
Yeah.
more involved in the play.
Definitely.
He'll be on the,
I
he'll be on the end.
disagree.
He'll be on the end of
Because
more.
you guys are under the illusion that players like Ozil and Ceballos and Willock are going to
No, not
play them
Ozil.
through balls.
No,
Yeah,
not Ozil.
Ozil can't even fucking
No,
play.
can I say
Ozil
something?
can't play a through ball.
Nitesh, you got something to say.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If you saw today's game, Aubameyang was there on the left. He was trying to run with the ball and he was trying to play with the ball. That is okay. But the thing is, he doesn't have that cross. He doesn't have the pass that he will put in the box for Nketiah to score. If it was Saka there on the left, he would collect the ball and it is his usual job, which he puts the ball there into the box and Aubameyang has to just finish it off. So that is why Saka shouldn't have played right. Aubameyang could have played center. If Lacazette was playing center, then Aubameyang and Lacazette have those 1-2 passes which create the chance and either one of them
interchange.
score. So yes, that interchanging is not going to be there with an Eddie Nketiah, especially in a game like against Manchester City.
Yeah.
And the manager has changed the formation from a 4-3-2-1 to 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3. You don't do that in a game against Manchester City. When you're doing that, it's exactly what is going to be a problem.
The truth is,
The reason I only said the 5 defenders was because of the fact that
Oh, Natasha.
you can't mess with the attack and expect them to create chances.
the truth is as well, we until half of this
Yeah.
squad get binned, we're never going to improve.
Oh, we've talked about that for a long time, haven't we?
Until half this squad get binned, and it's all well and good people laying the blame at Arteta, but I want to just say this, right? How many times do you keep changing the manager before you realise that it's the squad, not the manager?
It is the squad, but why is the manager making such silly calls like playing Nketiah on the left, or I think he played him on the wings and then got him in, and then he's playing Saka out of position. Saka has never played as a right winger throughout his Arsenal career. He's barely played left winger as well. Yeah.
Because I don't think Arteta knows what players are in the best position, and I think he is going. I think he's looking at it and going, "Listen, all these players are shit, but I've got to try and get the best out of these players. And if I have to make a bit strange calls to try and get the best out of these players, it seems to me that he's trying all these different stuff out because he doesn't know what works best for these players." And I think he's slowly realizing that it doesn't matter what system, what formation you do, or what chopping and changing you do. These players are shit. They're not good enough.
Yeah, and who is it?
And I think he's realizing that.
Well, who is it? Who is it that should
So
get
that
rid
was
of?
the same
So who
thing.
is it should get rid of them then? Of course, it's the same guy, right?
It's
the
got to
same-
be him. It's
Yeah.
got to be him. Arteta's
Yeah,
got to
so
get
they've
rid
got,
of
they've, got
him.
to, they've got to say he's got to fucking get rid of him, then, isn't he? So that's what I'm saying. We've
But
got to see in this now in this
but the
transfer
thing-
window. He's got to get
but
rid of
that's what
some
I'm
of
saying.
them at least.
But he's not going to do that
He
now
had
because
a
there's no
point.
transfer window. There's no
No,
and
I'm
I think he.
I said when it opens. When it opens.
Oh yeah. Listen, when it opens, he's got us try and get rid of him, but we also have to accept that he's not going to get rid of every single one of them in this transfer window.
No, but he's also got to start.
No, but
he's
he
got to
had the
start playing
chance.
with the best players. He's got to start playing with his best players from start.
The reason
But
the
who
fans
is his
wanted
best
Emery out,
players?
the reason
is
the
his
fans
best
wanted
players?
Emery out,
None of them are good. None of them are any good.
He
I'll just say
starts
one
with
thing. The reason,
Nketiah. When was the last time
Yes.
Nketiah played a fucking Premier League game?
yeah, and the reason the fans wanted Emery out was because he was doing this exact same thing.
Yeah, he was playing players in-
Arteta had the chance of getting rid of Xhaka and Mustafi in January. He did not do it. He said, "No, I want to build this team. I
You
want
got-
Ozil as well."
See, I get that. I get why he didn't in January because he
got
just come in.
You got Lacazette, who yes, he hasn't had the best of seasons, but he started to show some halfway form before the break, and you, the guy is a much better player than Nketiah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree
and
with
he,
you.
and he starts
But
Nketiah.
you're like Natesh. You're asking me why Arteta didn't get rid of them in January.
No, I'm asking why.
He'd just come
He
in the
can't
club. He'd just
He
come
can't
into
get
the
rid of-
club.
Yes, you can't get rid of everyone straight away. And January's the most difficult time to get rid of players because it's really hard to get rid of players mid-season.
No. But Sam, I'm not even saying that because he could have got rid of them in January. He
Yes.
could have. But what I'm saying to you is that why is he going to get rid of players when he knows nothing about them? He's just come in as manager. Come on, if you went in as manager and you weren't fully connected with Arsenal, take out the fact that you're an Arsenal fan, right? Forget that. And you see these players week in, week out. But if you were someone like Arteta, would you come in and go, right, I'm going to rip this up straight away without giving the players a chance?
But the
Yeah,
club
he-
should have interfered there. How are you going? You are not going to get another 35 million offer for Xhaka now. 35 million. It's never going to happen. Like this old Iwobi. Why
But
did
let
they
me
sell
ask you
Iwobi?
this. Yeah, but let me ask you this, Nitesh. Say we got rid of Xhaka and Mustafi in January. Who would we get to replace them?
Anyone.
In
We would get anyone in the Premier
No,
League. No
no,
matter.
we wouldn't.
We
No,
would
we
play a
wouldn't.
kid
No,
there.
we
We
wouldn't.
would play
No, we
a kid there.
wouldn't.
He would
No,
play
we
better.
wouldn't.
We have
No, we
Willock.
wouldn't.
We
No,
would
we
play
wouldn't.
Ceballos. We would play
No,
Ceballos
we
in Willock. You
No,
check
because it's
Guendouzi.
mid-season. It's mid-season,
Doesn't matter.
and you can't play Willock in defence. You're
We would
saying
have
get
played
rid
the
of Mustafi
the
and
same players today. We would have played the same players today. Zaka went off today. He didn't do anything. If he would have probably been there, it would have been final. He went
Yeah,
off
but
today.
Can
We
I
are
just
lucky.
can I just address Brownie in the chat? Brownie, mate, you do chat a lot of shit sometimes. Honestly, you say Arsenal's got no money. Okay, so riddle me this then, Brownie. We're the third highest spending club in the Premier League the last 10 years, mate. Okay, we've spent over £400 million, and it's 200 and something million pounds net the last 5 years, net spending. Okay, so saying, and that's the third most in the Premier League. So saying Arsenal hasn't got any money, mate, it just makes no fucking sense. Sorry.
And Brownie, you said a week ago that we were. You said a week ago, Brownie, that we were agreeing a deal with Thomas Partey, and now you're saying we got no money.
Are we going to see you on some of those beef channels then? You and Brownie.
Jesus Christ!
No, it just makes no. It's just not right. I mean, I just got to point it out when it's not right. You know, I mean,
Don't take comment.
You're entitled to have opinions, but when you're trying to spout facts that are completely wrong, then sorry.
No, but now the thing is, see, we won't be getting another offer of 30-35 million for Zaka. And the other reason I'm pointing this out is, if we sold Iwobi, Iwobi was a creative winger. Now, whether his creativity wasn't at the level, we all know that. He had the pace, he could dribble, he didn't have the final ball and the finishing. Now, when the club heard that we are getting around 40 million for Iwobi, what did they do? They said, let him go, sell him off. We won't get such an offer again. Why didn't they do the same thing for a Zaka when they were offered?
Let me ask you, right? The business they done for Iwobi was brilliant business, and that is the best business that the board have ever done, in my opinion. Because we got a player. Listen, Iwobi is worth about 15 million, and we got 40 million for him. That was probably the best business. But see, the thing is, Nitesh, right? Is that the thing is, right? We're never ever gonna do all our business this transfer window, right? And do you know what I think, right? I think the board are looking on it and going, next season all these players are out of contract. Yes, we're gonna lose a hell of a lot of money, and we're gonna lose a hell of a lot of money, and we're gonna probably be at a loss. But I genuinely believe that that's the only way to get them off the wage bill. Because let's be honest, we're not going to get them off the wage bill any other way, because they're all shit, and who's going to come in for them? So
that is
the only way is to next summer window, not this one, but next summer window, when they're all out of contract, we're going to see a big wholesale changes, because we'll have all these shit players off the wage bill, and then we can start to bring in better players. And we don't know that Arteta, right? We don't know. He could be saying that these players are shit, but at the end of the day, until that window opens, he can't change it. He can't change it, because he's got to work with these players. But what I'm saying to you is, right? What I'm saying to you is, Nitesh, right? And I'll just say this, and then I'll let you come back with a response. But these players, even how shit, we know that they're not good enough. But these players have got to take some responsibility and not putting the manager up for fucking blame all the time. Because they've done it with Emery. They've down tools with Emery. Yes, I agree that Emery wasn't the right man for the job, because he was tinkering around with the team too long. But these players have done it now to 2 different managers. They've done it to Lundberg as well, right? These players have got to wake the fuck up, take some responsibility, and realise that they're playing for Arsenal Football Club. The reason why a lot of them are going to get ditched is because they don't. And Arteta's probably looked on it and gone, okay, so I can't do anything till the window opens, so I've got to get the best out of these players. Now, these players are spineless, weak, pathetic, and sad human beings. And they do absolutely fuck all for this club. We seen tonight that not one of them put any effort in. I've seen more effort from my fucking big toe this morning. Do you know what I mean? Like, these players are fucking bollocks, and they have got to start taking responsibility for what goes on the pitch. It can't all be laid at Arteta's door. Yes, he was culpable in not playing Martinelli, and he was questioned maybe about the starting lineup, which personally I didn't have a problem with the starting lineup because he, listen, if he'd have picked the starting lineup we all thought, there would have been people still moaning and bitching that certain players were in the squad. So him changing it is not an issue for me. But what is an issue for me is maybe you could question his substitutions. But a bigger issue for me is the fact that these players, it doesn't matter what manager you bring in, doesn't matter what system you do, it doesn't matter whether you play 3 at the back, 4 at the back, fucking 7 at the back. These players are not good enough and they are shit. And it's about time that this club in the summer wake up and start realizing that they need to make wholesale changes, because until that, we're going to keep getting the same results. We're going to keep getting slapped 6 or 7-0 against the big teams. I'm just the one positive you could take out that we only lost 3-0. And that's sad and pathetic to think like that as an Arsenal fan. But we're so conditioned to expect 4, 5, 6-0 defeats, or even 6-1 or 6-2 defeats against the big teams. And it's not on. These players have got to take a lot of responsibility.
But it's the same thing every time. It's not just the players. Arteta's lineup was bad.
Yeah, Arteta's lineup is probably questionable, but what do you do? What do you do when you've got shit to work with? It's he probably
Nitish is backstage, Daniel.
Yeah, okay. He could have brought in Pepe. He could have brought in
Martinelli.
He could have brought in Lacazette.
Yeah.
And it still would have been the same result. Still would have been the same result. I can guarantee you.
Listen. The whole point is, and I'm sick of saying the same thing again and again and again. The whole point is, as a manager, and especially supposed to be the next fucking Messiah or whatever he's supposed to be.
I'm not saying he's the next Messiah.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are, but many people do. I'm not saying you are.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're supposed to be the fucking next coming of God or whatever in the managerial world, you should be able to fucking pick the best players to start a game. And when you're choosing Nketiah over Lacazette, you are not doing that. When you're choosing Saka out left, or he actually played out right, he's actually playing him out of position. You shouldn't do that. It's as simple as that. It's giving yourself less a chance to. It's giving yourself less a chance of. Let me finish. It's giving yourself less a chance of the team playing at 100% of what they should be playing. You're playing at less ability because the players aren't playing. First of all, you're not playing the best players, and second, we're playing players out of position. And to me, it's just baffling. He's experimenting too much, which we've seen before without having to name names. He's experimenting too much. It's just too much different things going on, and there's no stability. And it's just, I don't know. It's just we need to see something very different very soon.
I agree with you. He's experimenting, but then if I was manager, I'll probably do the same thing because these players are not good enough. So the only thing you can do is experiment with shit, because at the moment there's no good formula for this group of players.
Listen,
Yes,
there's no
formula. We got a few with potential.
The only formula is you've got to play the best players in the positions they should be playing. I can't believe how that's not easy to understand. Why is Saka playing outright? He doesn't even play outright. He started the game for 10 minutes today outright. Then he was moved over left again. Why is Nketiah starting up front instead of Lacazette? if Lacazette's fit enough to be on the bench, there's been no problems with him. Anyone knows of. Why isn't he starting the game? He's a much better, more accomplished player than Nketiah is. You don't play a 19-year-old Nketiah against the second best team in the country away at Etihad. That's the kind of team selection you do in the FA Cup in the third round, or you're playing maybe there's not much to play for. You're playing at home against Burnley or Southampton or something like that. Okay, then you can try an Nketiah. But you're not. We need points and we want points, and we're going away to Man City in a game that does actually mean something, and all of a sudden you put a 19-year-old Nketiah up front instead of Lacazette. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Does anybody know whether his press conference has been done yet?
It's probably been done, but I haven't
It's
seen
in
it.
the background.
Haven't seen the press conference, but I don't know.
Because I want to see the transcript.
Yeah, I'd like to see it as well. I'm not saying Arteta should go, but I'm just saying the guy needs to start showing that he can be a manager, because at the moment this is the first. We've got we've got to look at the other side of the coin as well. Yes, we have to give him time. Of course, we have to try and be a bit rational here, but at the same time, we also have to fucking be logical. And that is, this guy's supposed to be a manager. He's not a coach anymore. He's a manager, and all the decisions for me he's making so far as a manager, he's making a lot more wrong than he's making right. Okay, and for me at the moment,
Sam, I'm not disputing that.
For me at this time, I'm a bit worried. I must say, at this time right now, I'm a bit worried because of the things and decisions he's doing. I'm willing to give him time. I've said I'm going to give him 2 seasons. I'm going to do that. I want him to get 2 full summer transfer windows to see if he can rebuild a squad and see what he does. I'm willing to give him that. But if he continues down this line doing weird shit and we're going to keep losing games and drawing games and looking shit, he's probably not even going to get that chance, to be honest.
Do you know what? I'm worried, and I'm not worried for Arteta. I'm worried for the fact that, yet again, this group of players is going to get another manager sacked. And when is somebody going to go, actually, these group of players are fucking shit. They're not good enough. Because it's all well and good. You can keep... Sam, you could probably go in as manager and you wouldn't get the best out of these players. Even if you played Pepe or even played Aubameyang and Lacazette.
I wouldn't get that. I probably wouldn't. No, of course not.
But that's what I'm saying. These group of players have got to take responsibility.
I'm starting Lacazette ahead of Nketiah, that's for sure.
Yeah. But even so, you would do that. But
how do you know for sure they wouldn't have given a better performance? How can you be so sure? Of course, we would have probably, again, talking about probability and likelihood.
On the basis of this season,
yeah, we would have likely lost the game. We would have likely have lost the game. But do you think we would have performed so poor? How do you know that? You don't know that.
I think we would have performed.
You're not basing that on you can't.
I'm basing that on the fact that these players have not performed all season.
101 minutes, not a shot on target, no chance.
And
let me change. And I'm going to say this now.
Win.
I'm going to say this now, right? And I'm going to say this publicly on stream, right? I wholeheartedly hold my hands up for what I've said in previous streams, and I've completely got it wrong. And I said that these players have got a chance of getting into those top positions. Well, do you know what? Fuck it, we haven't. Do you know what I mean? And I wholeheartedly hold my hands up and say that I got my prediction wrong. I got it completely wrong.
So are you singing the Ozil song now?
Yeah.
Listen, I will sing the Ozil song because I will sing it, but I'll do it at the end of the season. Listen, I made the bet, so listen, I'll be man enough to see it. Unlike most of these players, I'll be man enough to see it through. Do you know what I mean? So,
and I just want to say what Daniel just said there by admitting he got his way he was looking at the squad now wrong. This is a very big thing to do. Many people wouldn't do that. They'd make a million different excuses. So that's good.
Yeah. Listen, I fucked up
without naming names. I just wouldn't say they were wrong. They'd just say, "Oh, I didn't say that." But anyway,
Listen, I always back what I say, and if I get it wrong, I hold my hands up. and I got it wrong because I've realised now
The season isn't over yet.
it is. It's fucking dead. It's dead.
Well, you
It's
look at these
dead.
players. You got no hope, and we got no.
Let me
fucking
tell you,
hope.
there's more life in a cemetery.
No, it was quite clear when I said at the start of the game that the lineup that he has picked, he has given up on the game. We saw it against Olympiacos again. Also, in the second leg, he did not play Martinelli at all. When he wanted a goal, he brought on Joe Willock. So that was
Anyway,
about it.
on a positive note, guys, I would appreciate if you subscribe to the Blind Gooner. If you want to see me make a complete, if you want to see me make a complete twat of myself, do subscribe.
We're all making twats of ourselves. We're all making twats of ourselves being Arsenal fans, aren't we? But the thing is, you've got to laugh in the fucking chat. We've got fucking fans of all other teams than Arsenal. I mean, what?
What do you guys
It's like
think
being,
will happen?
you know what? It's
Saturday?
like being married to a cheating woman and giving her chance after chance, isn't it?
I
And just getting
mean,
let down.
Liam Dame's a Spurs supporter. He's never spent a day in a Spurs chat. He just hangs around with us.
And he probably drinks tea in saucers because he'd never got no cups. It's okay, Liam. You can always drink beer, but not in cups.
Anyway, guys, we've got to do the fucking dreadful task of rating the players.
Oh, fuck that.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go through every player. So what I'm gonna do is we'll do the goalkeeper, backline, midfield, and then attack. So we'll rate it as a sort of. We won't go through every player because we'll be here till fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna go around each of you and ask you in turn. So the goalkeeper, Bert Leno, who was probably, arguably, in my opinion, our best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you what you rate him out of 10. 10 being good, 1 being shit, or 0 being shit. So
David
Sam,
Luiz being shit.
Sam, I'm going to ask you, Bert Leno, what do you rate him?
Today I'll probably give him a solid 7. I think he made a few keys. He made a few key saves. I think without him, we would have been like 6-7-0. So and he had a good game today. For me, he was our best player by far. So with a 7, that shows you what the score the other guys will be getting. But yeah, I think he gets a solid 7 and Arsenal man of the match for me.
Nitesh, Bert Leno?
7.5. Just to be a bit different.
Okay.
It did work for Arteta. At least it can work for me.
Is Kevin still in there, or did he drop off?
I'm still here.
Kevin is
I'm not even going to say anything, man.
Kevin is preparing for the funeral of Arsenal's hopes of finishing in the top 5.
He sounds more deflated than a flaccid penis right now, Kevin.
So I gotta go to a prostitute den tomorrow, man. I gotta go to a fucking prostitute, no. Get some cookies ready, you know. Fucking hell.
Jesus. Alright, so Kevin, what do you Bert Leno?
7. The only one that actually played for the damn shirt.
Melina?
7. I also give him man of the match because without him we would have been 5-0 down.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
Is Simpy here as well? Simpy?
Yeah, still here.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's here.
Simpy, what do you rate Bert Leno?
I'm going with Nitesh, 7.5. He's the only player who Arsenal played. I didn't think there was any other players on the pitch.
Yeah, he's
Leno.
the only player. He's the only player I wish we didn't have in our team, so that my FPL points would have gone up. The rest of the players playing more than 120 minutes. I don't mind. He would have probably got 5 or 6 more goals there.
Okay, so I'm going to do this quick fire. So I'm going to ask you the predictions. So I'm going to start with who started? It was okay. So Bellerin. I'm going to go Bellerin, and I want you to all give me. I'm going to go around each one of you and just give me your give me your rating. So Sam Bellerin.
What, 2?
I think Sam is reading my mind. I was going to give him 2 for his haircut.
Okay.
Sorry, I had the razor.
Oh, yeah, I think he's useless. Yeah.
Nitesh Bellerin.
2.5. I'll give him an extra 5. I'll give him a tip for that haircut.
Simpy.
I'm going to
Bellerin.
go for 3. The only thing he did was slide tackle someone. That was it. I can't remember anything else he did.
He did not get injured. That's what he did.
Oh, all right, yeah. So,
Kevin
that, yeah.
Bellerin.
1. Only thing was his shirt right. That's all.
Melina Bellerin.
2. Nothing good, nothing worthwhile. Pathetic.
Yeah.
Okay. Mustafi.
Mustafi also didn't get injured.
Uh-huh.
Again, maybe 3.
Okay, so Nitesh goes 3. Sam Mustafi.
I'd say about 3. I mean, he didn't really do much, did he?
Simpy.
I'm going to go for a 3.5, but I think he was partly to blame for that Aguero Foden goal. He was
Kevin.
playing slipping.
1.5.
Melina.
I'm going for a 4 actually. He wasn't much of a liability compared to David Luiz.
Okay. So the next one, Pablo Mari.
Before that, can I just read out a statement? There is a status that someone put. His name is Alabi Vatsio Wenger. He says, Willock versus De Bruyne, David Silva versus Guendouzi, Nketiah versus Jesus. Did Arteta really recover from COVID?
Okay, so Pablo Mari. Obviously, we didn't see a lot of him, so it's probably hard to rate him.
He looked quite solid, to be honest, before he got
Same 2.
injured.
Yeah, I'll give him a same 2.
I'll give him about,
I'll give him a bit more, to be honest. I'll give him a bit more, to be honest, because he's the only one
I'll
who
give
had a
him at
couple of
least a
decent
4 at least. I'll give him
Yeah, he
a
was
4 at least
crunching.
for
He was
challenges and
crunching.
everything.
Yeah, I was like a 4.
The reason I'm not giving him more than 2.5 is because when he was playing, City was not in form. They were not in the flow. And when David Luiz, as I said, came on, City was already in the flow. Had Pablo Mari stayed on, that would have been the real test for him. So he went off before the actual test could come his way.
Yeah.
So you're all giving him a 2, 2, yeah, 2.
2.5, 4. Some gave 4.
2. Okay, so David Luiz.
-10.
What a joke.
Give him a red
Negative
card.
100, man. Negative
Give him a red
100.
card.
Infinity, yeah, no.
But I'll give him a 1. I'll give him a 1.
You'll
As I
give
said,
him a
yeah, it's not
Okay,
completely
so
his fault.
I would personally give David Luiz a 0, but listen,
Yeah.
what would you guys reckon? I don't. Yeah.
0. Trash.
Give it a-
Unanimous. 0.
So you're
There's
all
no way he
giving him a
gets
0.
anything.
So you're all
He's
giving
not-
him a
he's not
0.
good enough.
Okay.
He's not good enough to play against Manchester City, but when there is an injury, either Arteta needs to change the formation or he obviously will play with Luis.
He costed us the game.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's true.
Tierney.
That's why Arteta didn't want to play him. Tierney maybe
Okay, so
3.5. 3.5. 4. 4 max. 4.
I didn't think Tierney was that bad, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it wasn't
Best
that
of a
bad.
bad bunch.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Yeah, 4.
I'll give him 4.5.
Okay, moving on to the midfield. Who's in midfield? Guendouzi, Xhaka. Who was it? Because the thing
Philip.
is, we can't really rate Xhaka because he wasn't really on for long, was he? Or he was.
I'll give them all a 2 because that is around that range. They're all there. And even if in the first 20 minutes they were there, they didn't concede anything. But then that is all up to City because they were not in the flow. Once City got in the flow, they couldn't do much.
I'll give them all a 1, the midfield. They tackle each other, they tackle their own teammates. I don't know, all stupid bunch of clowns. So
The best
practically
tackle-
all 1.
The best
Yeah.
tackle or the best challenge, the most physical challenge that was put today on the pitch to get a City player down was put by Edison. Kevin is
Okay.
all in the serious mode now. No more
So,
jokes.
okay, so who'd you give it? Everyone in the midfield, yeah, who played. We'll just speed this up a little bit. So, what do you rate? Rate the midfield as a whole.
Yeah, 2.
One.
Even Ceballos did the same. When he came on, he
Alright.
looked decent, but then it was all similar. So it's just 2. 4-3-3 was not for them.
So bias for me, he's not really. I mean, I know it's very difficult today. I need to maybe see him in a few more games, but for me, Ceballos, he's had that one good game against Burnley. He seems to be still living off of that one good game. The rest of the time, he just does nothing. He dribbles around, and it's his quickest, easiest pass. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He just dribbles around, and that's all he does.
But which player did anything today?
No, I'm just saying, no one did anything. No one.
Exactly. So when the team
I'm
isn't
just
playing,
saying Ceballos doesn't impress me. I'm just saying he doesn't impress me as him. I'm saying we should find better player than him. We should we should give him back to Real Madrid. Say goodbye. We'll find someone better.
and second thing is, again, Ceballos is probably a player who should play up front, like as a cam or some kind of role like that. In a 4-3-3, he's not a player to play in a 4-3-3. Again, he was brought on because Xhaka got injured. Otherwise, he wasn't the one starting, if you see. Because 4-3-3 is not meant for everyone. The formation isn't meant for everyone. And Arteta suddenly realized that he wanted to play this formation today. Did we see it? Did we see it in the practice games? I don't think he played a 4-3-3.
I didn't. We only saw highlights. To be honest, I didn't really.
Okay,
see
so what
anything more than
about
that.
what about the
Yeah.
front three then? Let's rate the front three.
1.
1.
0.
Yeah.
One? I didn't really do
One just
anything.
for that.
Did they? One.
Just for that header.
I'll
0.
give Saka 3, Aubameyang 2, Nketiah 2.
Aubameyang 2. Aubameyang should be 1 and Nketiah 2.
He did make a few runs, but it didn't result into anything because there was no coordination. There was no link up play. There was no one he could pass the ball back to. So it was all dead. It was 4-3-3 didn't work out mainly, if you see.
Guys, I think that's David Luiz's last Arsenal game for the club as well, because his contract expires by the time his suspension's over.
I fucking hope so. I really hope so.
Yay! David Luiz is leaving the club. Jesus.
He
If
won't
he gets a new contract, I'm gonna go fucking ape shit. I really am.
He's gonna get an extension.
Yeah,
Even.
2 years extension. Yeah.
If he gets
We
a new
don't-
contract, I'm taking up a new hobby, and that's watching porn. Jesus Christ.
You already do
Yeah,
that,
welcome to
don't
the
You
club,
already
Daniel.
do that. Come on,
Hey, at
Daniel,
least you
don't
get,
lie.
at least you get a decent fucking climax. Do you know what I mean? What do you get with watching Arsenal?
See, the thing is, I'll tell you now. Again, Mari is injured. Pablo Mari injured. Mustafi might get injured in a couple of days.
Watching Arsenal was like having erectile dysfunction. You just fucking deflated and fucking.
I said
Oh,
that before.
Nitesh, we had that discussion yesterday.
Yeah.
Nitesh.
Those guys still can get someone pregnant rather than these guys hitting the hole.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
anyways,
so
Where's the
yeah, what I was
bookie?
saying,
Where's the bookie?
okay, so let's rate Arteta.
0.
Arteta,
One.
Poor
One.
lineup choice,
One.
poor substitution. 0. Tactics
One.
all wrong.
one. I'll say again. I think Unai Emery was better than this.
I'll say again, he's got to start. He's got to start showing why everyone keeps hyping him up, because he talks the talk. That's what I keep saying. You can talk as much as you want. You can say all the right things, but when it comes to actions, it's actions that count. And if
He
you
doesn't
can't
back it
fucking,
up.
if you can't fucking do it, what you're supposed to be doing, then sorry, you're not good enough. Sorry. This is what this is his chance to show that he's a top level manager. He's only been a coach before. This is his chance to show he's a top level manager. So he has to start doing what a top level manager does. And so far, he has done fuck all.
Is the press conference out?
Yeah, he's
Should
made
be.
some comments already.
Oh.
Right.
All
to
right,
see
yeah.
that.
So Simpy, have you got the transcript up there, or have you got the?
Well, he
read
made some
it.
comments about David Luiz and Mesut Ozil. Ozil
And
was
then-
out just for tactical reasons.
Nah.
Hold on, guys. I'm
He can't
listening.
play a 4-3-3 obviously because he's a
Hold on
cam.
one second. Hold on one
Obviously.
second. Ozil's out for tactical reasons. Hang on.
Exactly.
Have we got Unai Emery in charge or Arteta?
That's a new difference.
Now you tell me. See, that is the thing that I was trying to tell you. He's played a 4-3-3 in a game where he's playing Manchester City, and it is the first game after a break. You are changing the entire tactics, and then he's giving the reason that Ozil won't fit in, obviously, because he's a number 10. He's not going to be fitting in into a 4-3-3. That is an obvious thing. So now you see, that is why I was saying that why are we sacking the manager if it's not going to change anyways? But now it's going to be more of the same.
Well, you couldn't have given Emery any more time. Come on. There's no way we could have given Emery more time.
I understand what you're trying to say.
Has he been looking at the handbook of Emery's comments? Because Emery said the same thing about, we left him out for tactical reasons. The only thing is he just did the whole fucking couldn't speak English routine, whereas Arteta's English is slightly better. That's the only thing that's changed.
The reason I'm saying this is we should have given Emery till the end of the season is because now we are saying that Arteta couldn't sell Xhaka in January because it was January, and he will not buy any players till the summer transfer window is coming in. Then what was the point of sacking Emery, paying him 6 million or 10 million and getting Arteta on a 6 million job? And we anyways have no expectations till the end of the season. And we are anyways
because if we'd have kept Emery, we'd be in fucking relegation zone right now. That's why.
We wouldn't be relegated.
Yes, we would. Yes, we would. We'd be relegated. We'd be close to relegation. We'd be a lot further down the table than we are now anyway. Maybe not relegation, but we'd be close. Really close. Because Emery was that bad. Really that bad. We were losing games all the time. Really bad. So, yeah. He just had to be changed. Unfortunately, so far, we haven't made the right change, unfortunately. And a lot of it, you're right, a lot of it's down to the players. But yeah, some of it's also down to the manager. Because like I keep saying, the first thing you have to do with the squad of players you have is at least choose the right players to play in their positions.
And one more thing.
I'm not saying Arteta hasn't made mistakes, right? Because I think he's made a few mistakes. But what I'm saying is, why are these players getting an easy pass when it's always the manager that gets the chop? But why are these players allowed to get away with this time after time? I'm not saying that Arteta's not made mistakes, because he has. You know, you could question certain decisions he makes. But they're getting highlighted, and rightly so, they should get highlighted. But why aren't these players getting more of a bashing? You know, these players.
No one expected the players to beat Manchester City. But the thing was, the formation and the players that were chosen to perform or start the game, and then see, now the thing is, if you remember, I was also saying this again at the start. I was saying maybe Bellerin will get injured. Bellerin did not get injured, but someone else got injured. So now when you know that there is a probability that at least one or two of your players get injured in the big games, you need to start with your best team, because you may not have the chance later on to bring them on. It so happened that luckily in the Europa League, obviously Arteta would know this, that when you go into extra time, you get an additional substitute. But he brought on Martinelli so late that the game was almost dead at that point of time. Luckily, Aubameyang scored that goal, and eventually we conceded again. But the thing is, you don't leave it till the end. You don't leave it till the very last minute, and then you say that I will make the substitutions in the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes and expect them to score. Today he brought them on. He brought on Lacazette. He brought on Niles. Again, he brought on Niles. You guys didn't want Niles. That was obvious because of certain reasons. Even I didn't think at that point, when we need a goal, we don't need Niles. We can probably try to fit in Pepe as a cam if that is the worst thing we can do. And the thing is, again, I'm saying 4-3-3 was not a formation that he should have anyway started with. When you know that Manchester City is a tough team, Manchester City isn't a team that you can toy around with. You can't experiment with them. He's tried something very awkward and very stupid. And that is what has cost us the game as well. David Luiz coming on, obviously, if your defender is going to go off injured, either, as I said, you switch it to a 3 at the back, and then you switch to 2 wing backs, and then you play with a more attacking style. But he didn't do that. He brought on David Luiz. Now David Luiz is slow. We know that David Luiz can't run and compete with these guys. He can't compare with the Aguero or maybe a Gabriel Jesus. That is why also Pep has played Gabriel Jesus, because he knows that these guys are quick and the attack will be quick. So in that sense as well, David Luiz can't compare with their speed. He can't compete with the speed of an Mahrez. He can't compete with a Sterling. He can't compete with these guys. So then if you're bringing him on, you know this will happen. And this has happened again. Mahrez has taken advantage of him, and he has gone past him. He's pulled him down. The first one, obviously, he tried to knee it away. It didn't happen. It's gone to Sterling. Sterling had a great finish, which obviously Leno couldn't save. But then you know the fact that David Luiz will make these mistakes. That is what we saw in the Brentford game as well. So if you know that David Luiz is going to make these mistakes against quick attackers, then don't bring him on. Change the formation. But he can't do that. He has the guts to play an Eddie Nketiah up front. And he has the guts to play Saka and Aubameyang out of position, but he doesn't have the guts to play a 3 at the back and play a 5 attacking midfield and the remaining attack up front. He doesn't have that. So he didn't do that, and that is not something the players are responsible. The manager is responsible for that.
How can we play a 3 at the back against Manchester City? They're playing 3 up front.
Because
they're playing 3 up front.
We would have 5 midfielders, and many of the teams have already shown it that if you win the battle in midfield, you can cover up for the defense.
Who's going to win the battle in midfield for us? Who?
If we had 5 players, it would have been a bit of a cushion in front of the defense, obviously. And
who's going to do anything? We haven't got anyone who can do anything. And then you got the midfield. Everyone just goes straight through the midfield, and then you've got 3 defenders against 3 attackers.
See, that one thing is there. I can say Dani Ceballos had some time with KDB, and he didn't let him have a total ball initially. But then after some time, everything was out of formation, and the system had collapsed.
Yeah, because they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Again,
so
they don't know what they're doing. The midfield's a shambles.
Exactly.
It's the worst midfield I've ever seen Arsenal in my entire time supporting the club.
Why would you implement a 4-3-3 when the team has never played a 4-3-3?
Why would you go to 3 at the back?
Because you don't want David Luiz to play. You don't want David Luiz to play.
We'd get battered if we went 3 at the back.
3 at the back, it just makes no sense. It doesn't. Not away at Manchester City. It makes no sense. You got to play 4 at the back. Maybe, I like your 5 at the back. Makes more sense, to be honest. And even that's a crazy idea.
It's not just 3 at the back. When you have wing backs, they fall back as well. And one more thing, if your wing backs are on the attack and they are actually overlapping well, the opposition wingers also have to fall back. They have to fall back and track back. So another way.
Which one of our midfielders actually looks like they can fucking tackle anyone? None of them. Ceballos didn't do anything. He came on, he did fuck all.
Because the system failed. Because he was playing in a 4-3-3.
He's not a tackling player. He's an offensive player. He's an attacking player. Ceballos.
When you see the games, he started off the season, not just Burnley, the few games, he was tackling as well. He was body challenging as well. He was doing all those things.
Everybody can tackle. Even Aubameyang can tackle, but that doesn't mean say he's a
How many times does Aubameyang tackle in a whole season? Maybe 10, 20, 15, 20.
This point is any football player can tackle. Anyone can.
See,
Mananga put in a tackle, but that doesn't
the thing is if you give a particular player a particular job, like you told Ceballos to stick with Kevin De Bruyne, he did that. Now, if you assign a role to your other midfielders as well, they will probably do that. But when you are playing a system that they have no clue about, they're playing it for the first time, and you're playing it against a team like Manchester City, what more can you expect? They will try to do a few things. If they don't work out, they will just look dejected and don't do anything then.
So first of all, he's experimenting with a 4-3-3. We've done a lot of 4-3-3 at Arsenal. We've had a lot of 4-3-3. It just depends on how those two. It all depends on how the 2 wingers are playing, whether they're playing further up front or down further in midfield.
It's not a 4-3-3. You don't call that a 4-3-3.
No, we've played a lot of 4-3-3. We have fought with a diamond midfield. Played a lot of 4-3-3. We have, but the thing is,
4-3-3.
But the thing is. He shouldn't have played 4-3-3 today. Of course not. He shouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
And the thing is, but if you say he's experimenting with a 4-3-3, then why would it be better? Why would it be better to change that experiment for another experiment? Why would you change it for 3 at the back?
I'm saying when Mari got injured. I'm not saying before that. I'm saying when he got injured, when you know David Luiz isn't good enough, he doesn't have the pace or the body strength to cope with the City attacker. That is when I'm saying you would change it to probably a 3 and 5 in midfield, because those 2 act as defensive cover as well. The wing backs. That is why it is wing back and not winger.
You want to play with 2 left backs. Who plays with 2 left backs?
That is again a Solskjaer proven tactic, which has worked 3 times against City already.
Yeah, but to be fair, Man United had the players to do that. We don't have the
players
to
also.
Do that.
They had a Luke Shaw and a Brandon Williams. They had a Luke Shaw and a Brandon Williams. Come on. Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams.
Who do we have?
We had Tierney and Saka if you wanted, or a Kolasinac as well.
Come on, Kolasinac is not good defensively.
Come on, we got better left backs than Manchester United.
Kolasinac is not good defensively.
You've arguably got the best attack in the league playing against you, apart from Liverpool, and you're going to go to 3 at the back, and you're going to have an extra someone in midfield that can't even fucking tackle a ball.
He can, but how many players will he take on? How many players will one guy
Who's
manage?
going to tackle? Who? Who's going to tackle?
Ceballos.
Ceballos is not a fucking tackling player. How many times am I going to tell you?
He
Let me
has
tell
been
you.
tackling
Let me tell
Jesus
you.
Christ.
De Bruyne will cut for us
Jesus
like
Christ.
a
It's
woman.
like, oh, God knows. It's, oh.
butter.
Have you seen the games at the start of the season when Ceballos was playing and he was playing well?
Nitesh,
Ceballos
in my
is not a
defense,
tackling player. He's not a tackling player.
He was playing
He does-
body-to-body
no.
football and he was putting
He
in those
wasn't.
tackles as well. He
No.
was, but he had to play for two
He
players
wasn't.
because Granit Xhaka was the liability next
His
to him.
best game was against Burnley, right? Where he was pulling all the strings with the ball in attack.
Yes, yes.
That was against Burnley. That was his best game, right?
Yeah.
Simple as. He's an attacking midfielder. He's been an attacking midfielder in Spain. He's been an attacking midfielder for the Spanish under-21s, where he was really good.
Do watch the
That's,
games
that's,
at the
his,
start
that,
of the
that's,
season.
his, that's his
Who was
position. He's attacking midfielder.
Just watch the games at the start of the season. Who was the last man? Who was the last man
Doesn't
when
matter.
Arsenal was taking set
It
pieces?
doesn't matter. He's not an attacking
It
player.
does
I
matter.
can't
It
really,
does
I can't really
matter.
say
It does
more than
matter.
that.
Why it matters, I'll tell you two reasons.
So according to you, we play Ceballos in midfield. We go to three. We go to three at the back. We put Ceballos in midfield.
Yeah.
So to a 5 in midfield, and then we're gonna be able to stop De Bruyne and Silva and all of them. We're gonna be able to stop all of them.
That would have been better than this. At least we would have more than one. We would have at least one shot on target on the City goal.
But what happens when they get through midfield? You got 3 at the back.
See, that is the thing. If the wing backs fall back, obviously we will have defensive cover. And
wing backs
anyways,
don't-
you know one thing, and they do. That is the point. That is the thing. A difference between a wing back and a winger. Go check that out. You'll figure it out.
No. Because
Yes,
we're not playing
yes.
with wing backs. We're not playing with wing backs.
5 in the midfield would be with wing backs. Obviously, that is the point.
So you're gonna go what? You're gonna use what? Tierney and Bellerin in midfield then?
We could. Those could be the two guys, or maybe Bellerin,
So you're gonna use
Yeah.
Tierney and Bellerin in midfield.
or maybe a Saka would play left wing back, or maybe another guy would play right wing back. Maybe a Niles could play right wing back when he actually brought him on.
So
Simply,
you
what
guys.
are people saying in the chat? What are they?
God, just basically just how crap we are. Ceballos' dog shite, Grant says. Bravo, Sam Greenwood. Nitesh is talking sense. Some enjoying your comments, Sam. Nitesh, you're giving in the right hook. Now go for the left hook.
Oh yeah, Brownie.
Yeah, just some crap like that, basically.
Who was that? Was
Yeah,
that
take-
Brownie? who said
Taking points from a Cardiff fan. Yeah, he knows what
Brownie
he's talking
points.
about.
I'm getting brownie points.
Brownie points.
Yeah, you're getting
But
Brownie
in
points.
all honesty, you should go and see those games at the start of the season. The last man in all
Ceballos,
set
he's
pieces,
not a tackling midfielder.
Let me
He's
just
not
say what
attacking
I'm saying.
midfielder. He's not.
Ceballos was the last man along with
And
Guendouzi
Ceballos
at
is still
times.
crap. And Ceballos is
crap.
still crap.
He may be crap. We have all our
Why is he
players.
shite?
Get him out of the club.
All our
Wasting
players
crap
are
balls.
exactly. Get in
And
the
he's
club. All our
shite.
players are
And he's shite
Yeah.
bias.
Nitish, when are you ever going to understand that you're wrong?
when you understand that you don't know shit about football.
Yeah, I've only played football, mate. What have you played? You played the ukulele.
That's okay. At least I've been into football for like more than 10 years, and I've been writing on all.
Mate,
And
10
I
years.
know,
I was playing football when I was 10, mate.
yeah, so I've been watching since 1999. So it doesn't matter. You know shit about football, and that.
No, you got no fucking clue, mate.
Guys, come on.
Go and watch the
Guys,
highlights.
come on. Let's,
Chill out. Stop.
It was Ceballos and Guendouzi. Please watch your footage. Please watch Arsenal
Ceballos
play.
is shit.
Please watch Arsenal play.
Ceballos is
It doesn't
crap.
matter if you shit. Please watch the game. Please watch Arsenal play. Your club, our club, my club. Please watch Arsenal play, and then you will see.
Yeah.
Please
Ceballos,
watch
yeah.
the games.
Show.
Please watch the games and then come back.
Ceballos, yeah. Ceballos is the solution for everything, everyone.
Yeah, it's better than what Sam thinks.
It's a solution for everything. Ceballos, let's play him.
time out. Time out.
Time out. Come on.
Time out. Come on,
We'll
guys.
talk about this. We'll have this debate once you watch the games and come back.
Yeah, we'll see if Ceballos is the saviour, and then we'll come back.
I'm not saying he's the savior, but he
Oh,
was
that's
the
what you
last
should talk
man.
about for 20 minutes.
No, I did not. That is your assumption again. Maybe you're getting a hard on onto it. I don't know, but that is your
No, definitely
assumption.
not getting hard on. Definitely not.
No,
Don't worry.
that is your assumption. The thing is, I said when the set pieces were there, he and Guendouzi were the last two players at the back, and they were responsible for getting the player, stopping the play and tackling as well. That is what the last players who are at the back do. That is about it. And you are making a thing that he's a savior, he's doing this. When I'm trying to say a point, you push in your point without letting me finish, and that is your problem. So I clearly said it.
So okay. No, he's not. He's not a tackling midfielder anyway. But we don't need to talk
Someone
about
put them in timeout, please, Steve.
Come on, guys. Right.
Guys,
Listen.
calm down.
So
Listen, it's been.
we got it a bit heated, but then again, I said what I wanted to say, and that's about it.
Listen, guys. Do you know what it is? I will say this. Everybody's got difference of opinion on football, and you know, listen. It's one of them, isn't it? Everybody's got difference of opinions, and not everybody's going to agree with everybody. But listen, I think now is probably a good time to wrap up because we have had a good show. It's been brilliant. So listen, I want to thank all my panel for coming on and sticking with me through this mammoth evening. You know, we've been streaming since 5:45 this evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around each of you in turn and do our usual thing of giving your platforms a shout out. But before I do that, I just want to quickly say a massive thank you to everybody, all the regulars who've joined. And I want to say a massive thank you to all the viewers from Arsenal FC fan Facebook page. It's been brilliant to have you guys along. So yeah, massive thank you to everybody who's joined.
Thank you.
So let's start with Nitesh. Just give your platform a shout out, please.
Yeah, and thank you so much. And I apologize to Sam that it went a bit overboard. But I think that is how debates at times should be. But yeah, some of the things maybe were unnecessary. And but it's good to always have a debate with you. And I appreciate that as well. Because when the opponent is always as strong, then the debate is more fun. And that is how things should be. That the opponent should also be strong and he should also have points and opinions. So I apologize again if it went a bit overboard, which it did. And yes, you can find me on Facebook on Arsenal FC Fans. And apart from that, you can also find me on Beyond the Post on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And also I have a website called beyondthepost.net where you can find written content. Thank you.
Yeah, and listen, I agree with you about the debates. As long as it's done in the right way and it's all done in humour, then yeah, listen, I'm all for that. As long as it doesn't descend into the Jerry Springer show. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to Sam. Just give your platform a shout out, Sam. Listen, it's great to have you along.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Daniel. And yeah, of course, I apologise when Nitish gets a bit heated, but like Nitish says, it's always fun to have a debate anyway. And I think tonight was a bit also because of the result and what everything's going on with our club and everything. I think we're all a bit sort of fed up and a bit sort of frustrated with everything that's going on. And sometimes it's easy to let that slip out in other ways, So, of course, I've got nothing against it. Let it slip out in different ways. Definitely, yeah. Yeah. No, so, of course, I've got nothing against Nitesh. We always have good debates. And like I've said to Nitish before, we've had many debates on many things. And I always want to say to Nitish that he always makes many good points. He makes many good arguments. And, it's always interesting to have a different point of view because if everyone said the same thing and always agreed, it would be so boring. It really would, So I appreciate that, and I appreciate the debate we have, because of that.
And let's quietly blame Brownie for it.
Yeah.
Getting brownie points. We get brownie points for it, so it's okay. Anyway, listen. Thanks for having me. It's been a great, long and interesting watch along. Shame about the result and everything, but hey, that's the way it is.
And
but anyway,
scared Kevin away.
Scared Kevin away. He's gone to bed, the poor soul. Anyway, so my channel is Sam Greenwood TV here on YouTube. Go check it out. I do mostly late evening chat shows about Arsenal. I have debates with Nitish and other chats with these other guys here, and I'm also going to be doing some quizzes as well here and there when I can fit them in. There's a lot going on now the next few weeks with the football. Obviously, it's going to be coming quick and fast. That's what she said as well. And so that's just the way it is. So, but it's going to be good fun, really good fun. Anyway, yeah, thanks again. And I suppose we'll be seeing each other very soon for another watch along.
Yeah, and Melina, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, Daniel. It was a fun and interesting watch along, but the results were pathetic. And David Luiz should be terminated of his contract today in immediate effect. And on that note, my channel is called Miss Melina. It's right there. And I post weekly videos. I do photography, baking, and piano playing as well. So check out my channel right there.
Yeah, and Simpy.
Yeah, cheers for having me on, and yeah, good to do the watch along earlier for the Aston Villa and Sheffield United game, and then this awful game that we just had. But yeah, my YouTube, Twitter, Instagram is just Simpy141, and we do weekly fantasy Premier League shows. And because of the 2 results today, it's put us in good stead for the rest of the week. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and there you go, guys. That's it. So I've had a great panel on this evening. I just want to say a couple of things before we finish this evening, and that is, firstly, thank you to everybody who's joined on Facebook and on YouTube. It's been great. It's been you guys have been absolutely brilliant. So thank you once again for tuning in. And I also want to say that to everybody on Facebook, please do subscribe to the Blind Gooner, because there is great content coming up. Also, vice versa, if you're not following Nitesh's page on Facebook, please do that also as well. He puts out great content, so do go and follow his page and follow the Blind Gooner if you have not done so already. And I just want to say, coming up on the Blind Gooner, we've got the Man United versus Tottenham watch along on Friday evening. That's going to be a great watch along. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in that game. And then on Saturday, we are back again with the Arsenal watch alongs. The stress is back on as we take on Brighton and Hove Albion. Just because we're playing a team like Brighton doesn't mean to say that it's not going to be a stressful afternoon, because we're Arsenal fans and that's just the way it rolls. So yeah, do check that out. And then also on Sunday, we've got the Merseyside derby, the Liverpool versus Everton, which come along and check that out. It's that's going to be a great game as well. The Merseyside derby is also a great contest. Sorry. So if you're not subscribed, if you've not liked Nitesh's page, do so, and do share the channel, do share the page around. I'd really appreciate that if you could give some love to both platforms. That would be greatly appreciated. And listen, until next time, we're out of here, and it's a goodbye from me and a goodbye from the panel.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Bye.
Love you.
Van Dijk will do a David Luiz